Last time in Rockfield, stuff happened. The end. Let's play.
Stuff
no.
and things.
Yes.
Stuff and things. And many.
Things and stuff.
Our mages exited their meeting with the technocratic agent, Agent Willard, and went about setting up to nuke a mummy. I'm not even going to mince words about it. Eleanor had a brief chat with them while he was dropping off a severed head. Yana went to have the tutorial about the Shadowlands. Stella canceled her date.
Postponed. Get that right.
Sure. And those all took longer than I, the DM, thought they would? Yeah. Yeah.
As happens in mage games and any WOD.
Honestly, if things progressed according to the timelines I'd assumed they would have, we'd, instead of being in like the second week of October, we'd be right around New Year's by now. But
No, we'd already be on the vampire road trip campaign.
No, that's gonna take some more DM prep.
I know, but if we had done it at the pace expected, we probably would have been done with this campaign months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
We
maybe.
would have had like the extra spare months to already have the other campaign ready to go.
Where's the fun in that?
Look, you plot out for a mystery to have a bunch of dead ends, and then your players decide, hey, we're gonna doggedly follow all of the correct, like, hints and clues, and I'm just not ready for that. You plan on people bumblefucking for a bit, not just doing it.
Yeah. Especially when sometimes learning the right thing is left up to a roll.
Yes.
Here, you have the wrong thing. Fumble around that for 2 sessions.
We can get into philosophy on that during the break. Right now, let's get into wizard stuff in case any of these story beats also go long. Let's, if you're ready for it, hop in with Eleanor.
Oh boy.
Eleanor, you have been given a severed human head.
Yes. And I get the privilege of rooting around in it.
Indeed. Walk us through setting that up.
I think in this case, she's probably just going to do it the way that she has before. And that's just going to be... Actually, I have a question. It's a severed head in a what? In a grocery bag? In a cooler? Is it bleeding? Is it...
So, you know the material in a body bag.
Like a whole body bag?
No, one small enough for a head.
Oh my god, it's basically a bowling ball bag.
Basically, but it's made out of that sort of plasticky canvas material. Well, not canvas, but you know what I mean. That heavy-duty plastic material that's meant to stop leaks. There is a zipper going down the front.
Okay, instead of she was going to take it up to her study at first. Instead, this is going to be a bathroom sink situation. To see what she's dealing with. So she's just going to go into the bathroom and unzip it in the sink and see how bad it is. Because it's been what? It's been a week? At least?
Only a few days since you guys destroyed that building, and you don't know how long Leomore's personally been dead. Opening the sink.
Time isn't real.
His face staring back at you. Cold, lifeless.
Drooping.
Not drooling.
No,
It doesn't look like
droopy.
he's been dried out or anything like that, but it looks like he's been drained, for the lack of a better term.
Well, yeah, his entire neck hole is open.
Yeah, there's not much in the way of fluids. Either his head was severed and the liquids were left to drain out, or you're not sure. You're not a mortician.
Yeah, how many teeth is he missing? She's gonna pick him up by, like, the hair.
You pick him up by the hair. His hat's missing. And do you, like, open his jaw?
If it's not slack, then yes.
It's a little stiff. Your DM's not sure about the timetables on rigor mortis.
It's
But-
like, what?
It'd be more
24
about if they
hours?
kept him. It'd be more about if they kept him chill at this point, like if he was on ice or in a controlled environment.
Yeah, rigor mortis is over relatively quickly.
Yeah,
Okay,
but they
well
can be
then,
very, very stiff if they're kept cold.
He wasn't. He was left dead on a table, and then 2 hours ago had his head ripped off.
Oh, and he's real slouchy.
Yeah.
He got
Probably as you
that
lift
slack
him
jaw,
up.
the head mouth open.
Probably as you lift
His breath
him up
still smelled the
by
same as it was when he was alive.
No, there was a lot more vomit and blood on his on coming from his mouth. You easily manage to push down on his lower jaw if it doesn't just go slack on its own. And he's not fully gobsmacked, like he's got most of his teeth left, but from his left side canines, I think he hit him in the left side of the head. But from his canines back to his molars, he's missing like half his teeth.
Excellent. All right, Mr. Moore. By the way, you're looking much better than you were before. And she just like walks out, leaving the bag in the sink, and she's going upstairs.
Yeah, luckily he's not very drippy. Wasn't when he was alive either.
True. He's wearing a hoodie underneath a sports jacket.
Yeah. Do you
Probably to hide his hairline.
when you checked his teeth, did you give any sort of an eye towards it from like a medical standpoint?
She was looking at it mostly to see, one, how many are missing, and two, if he's going to be identifiable if somebody looks at his skull at any point. Missing half of your teeth, though, is about enough that she's not concerned with it.
Okay, because I was gonna see if you wanted to find like evidence of torture, because there is.
Oh, I figured if he had, like, blood and stuff in his mouth,
Oh yeah.
and the fact that his head was removed, so...
Yeah, he did not go quietly. Yeah, so you take him up to your room.
And it's the same old skull memory ritual that she's done before. She'll make him into a skull later. It'll be fine. Which I think was, what, mine too? Is what we're using? Because I only have mine too.
It was mind and either some other stuff mixed in there. I personally forget. What spheres do you have again?
Correspondence 5, Forces 4, Mind 2, Prime 4, Time 1.
I think it was mind and time. We agreed on.
That works for me. She's basically using the object as a memory and looking back on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, so it'll be mind 2, time 1 to see if you can glimpse things this head has seen recently. More successes, better results, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So difficulty 6? Is that right?
Yes.
1 success. I had 2, but I also had 1.
You get something relatively recent, but ask your question about what you're looking for.
The thing is, I don't think Eleanor's actually been given guidelines on this But so I guess she's probably going to be searching broadly, like trying to find his like connections, either remaining in town or before he came to town.
Uh-huh.
But that's probably too far back for one success.
You'll get something? You'll get something. You're not sure how long this was ago, but he was driving on the highway. It was late in the evening. He was speaking on speaker's phone, the console in his car. A Tesla, of course.
I was about to ask, what the fuck is he driving? And is he actually driving, or is he doing the bullheaded thing of thinking the Tesla actually has full automated driving and just letting it do whatever it wants?
How much do you know about self-driving cars?
Eleanor knows? Ooh. I'd have to roll for that. That's a good question. She has nothing on computers or like... Yeah, she only got Science 1. Even then.
Just roll me your straight intelligence.
Okay. 1 success.
This
If it's
does
6.
not look like a self-driving car, and he has his feet kicked up on the dashboard. His hands are not on the wheel.
Yeah, great. Granted, I guess he's a techno mage, so even if it doesn't have self-driving, you can probably make any car self-driving.
Mm-hmm. Possibly. But you can see on the dash that, well, from beneath his shoe, that he's on some sort of a speakerphone call.
Is the highway recognizable? Is it like the one outside Rockfield, or is it the one that's just it could be any highway America?
It's a highway coming in and out of Rockfield, but looks like the one that goes to the industrial park.
Gotcha.
Look, guys, okay? Listen. I've narrowed it down, okay? I know who knows. I just need to offer them the right incentive. Okay? And yeah, the reality deviants, but I think we might be able to flip one or two of them. Leo, buddy, Guy, we're losing patience here. This might be turning into a boondoggle. Come on, man. We have to have something that's going to have made this worth our while. Do you know how much time you've poured into that spot? Do I know how much time I've poured into this spot? Come on, guys. I'm the one pouring the time in. I'm the one putting the effort in. Come on. It's going to pay off. Leo, buddy, don't talk to us like we're a bunch of guys that, like, you're trying to get seed money out of, okay? We need results. We're supposed to go down there and we're supposed to thwart their whole, you know, ghost bullshit. Now, you have the ghost, you do not have the ghost. I don't have the ghost, but I know where to find the ghost. Leo, buddy, pal, I'm going to literally have you murdered if we don't cut the bullshit. We've been talking in the circles about this ghost for a while. I want the results. Dude, come on, look. You gotta think about the grist for the mill here, man. This methyl quintessentially, it's probably more groundbreaking than the ghost stuff. Okay? Yeah, getting up to management and stopping those other guys from reaching old management, that's big. That's big. And I know it's kind of like number one with a bullet, you know, stopping our enemies from getting their supply lines back and kind of stopping this hostile takeover. But I'm listening for the but, man. Where's the but? The but is we've got normies. We've got enhanced assets able to create quintessential energy. Alright? That's huge. That's huge. And it's a good return on investment. This isn't Bitcoin. This isn't like burning physical cash. This is everything in a fucking can. Everything in a fucking can that you had to go to Pentex to get done, dude. We're worried. We're wanting to know what you've done We want you to get the fucking lead out. And all I'm saying is that infinite energy in drink form is a pretty good way for you guys to get off my nuts on this. Alright? Dave? Dave? This thing breaking up?
Oh? Dave, you say?
No, Leo, it's not breaking up. I was just waiting for the other shoe to drop and for you to, like, wow me with something. Think we haven't been able to hit these guys to make this shit before? Yeah, but we haven't been able to make this shit this effectively before. Okay, whatever. You have 2 weeks. Cool. Aspen? No. Not Aspen. Okay? Why would it be Aspen? You like skiing, Dave. Yeah, I ski when I have the time to not be running the planet, Leo. Come on, dude. For real? Get your shit together, man. And the other person, this Dave, hangs up.
Huh. So this is sometime like before he tried to come to us with all of the money.
Could be.
Did this voice sound familiar in any way?
Most likely wouldn't.
Time to go look at the investors of his theater firm. Oh boy.
Yeah, like how many TED Talks does Eleanor watch?
Ooh, she probably watches some on occasion, but it really depends on like the topic. And she probably watches more of like the humanity-ish talks more so than the business talks.
Then absolutely not. I was gonna roll your blind luck.
We can do the blind luck. I mean, if it's like a super like famous person or something, she'd probably seen something along lines, even if it's just like the world's smallest like article name or something.
I'm gonna roll a d10 here. You get it on a 1.
Uh-oh.
That's a 3.
Damn. It was worth a try.
But the memory fades. And you are yet again staring at a severed head in your study, I believe?
Yes. That's just like sitting on the fucking coffee table. She's probably put like a plate or something under it.
Yeah.
Oh, he did take the soul jars before, so she is going to spend the time now trying to search through his memory for the soul jars.
Yeah, give me another spell. Remember, you can keep going.
Yeah,
if you're not satisfied with the number of successes.
Yeah, we'll probably end up doing a lot of this, so. Oh, that's a lot better. That's 4 successes.
And double checking, you're looking specifically for the soul jars?
Like the soul jar information, if he has it or anything, because we know he stole them, and then he even brought one with him when fucking Eleanor absolutely cleaned his clock at the museum.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because she doesn't have Bassone's skull. Does she? I forget.
I don't think you nabbed it. Check your notes though. You might have.
I only have written down 6 heads. I don't have names aside from the only name person I have written down specifically is the district attorney.
Oh, we left his corpse smoldering in the mansion. It might still be in the mansion.
There's something else in the mansion right now.
Don't worry.
Maybe not. Maybe not going there right now.
Fair. Long distance winkage cancelled.
Right. So you search back through his memory, and you go back a few days. You're not sure of the exact time, but you're sure of the place. It's the office building.
It's the goddamn conference room again.
I'll use this as the backdrop because he wasn't in a conference room. He was in a private office, and I don't have a backdrop specifically for a private office.
If I snooped on Leo Moore, if I had $1 for every time I snooped on Leo Moore and he was sitting around in an office, he could have bought me a coffee. Bastard.
You know, scummy business guy likes his offices. Is trying to force people to go back to them. Peering back at this memory, you see Leo sitting at a table going over these old notes. These documents. Though not like a manila folder documents, they're journals. Seeing through his eyes, you can tell that they're Bassones. You have the feeling that they're Bassones. They are these cockamamie nonsense amalgamations of mystic mumbo-jumbo and hoodoo. Measurements of the soul. Methods of excruciation. Pagan, Buddhist, and, like, sub-Saharan African holy symbols arranged around a pentacle.
Gross.
This hodgepodge amalgam of spooky to a white person in the 1940s.
It's Satanism! They're summoning demons!
And Leo is looking at it probably with the same amount of contempt and dismissiveness as you.
She gets more disdained with it because it's just the hodgepodge fact.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking, it looks nasty, it looks gross, it looks like nonsense.
Fucking reality TV bullshit. This is from like 15 different...
It's like listed a poster on the wall. Is that fucking Aztec?
Probably.
Next to Hindu script? This is awful.
He sets it down, picks up his phone, types something into it, and starts holding it over each page, taking the picture, flipping the page over, taking the picture, flipping the page over, taking the picture, flipping the page over. And after about 5 minutes of this, he hits a button and goes, Kit makes sense of this bullshit. Find the root cause and underlying theory behind this nonsense. Short. Right away, Leo.
Is that like an AI on his phone?
Yeah. He sets his phone down and waits a minute or two, and then, like, flicks the screen over towards a laptop, hits a couple of buttons, and reads a printout. And in what you assume is techno lingo, it describes the process by which the human soul can be extracted and entrapped using previously existing trapping spirituality to... I don't have the exact wording for this, but it's...
He chat GPT'd his homework.
He chat GPT'd his homework, literally. It's describing a method by which he can use existing paradigms and synergies in the cosmic strands of reality to ease the repercussions of doing this act through backdooring it and sidechaining it through existing existences. It's horseshit. But it's horseshit that you get the feeling appeals to him, and his sense of the world and his one cheap trick. The reality police hate it when you do this bullshit. And he's flipping through this because it's a few pages. It's okay. Right.
At least he didn't do the chat GPT, sum this 130-page book up in one paragraph for me.
You say that. Alright, Kit, send diagrams and blueprints to the printer. Get me all of the incantations I need to speak in a single page. Send an intern up as well.
It gets into the wrong printer, doesn't it? He stands in front of like printer 16, and it just nothing happens because it printed on like fucking printer 12, 2 floors down.
You see, you'd think that, but no.
Damn.
He then picks up his phone. Hey, I need Jackie. Yeah. Yeah, no, look, listen. Doing a thing here. I need some guys from the lab on this stat. Get the eggheads rolling. I need a containment protocol. 3D print it and fax it over, okay? I'm also gonna need an implement for flensing. What the fuck is flensing? Hey, Kit, Google flensing. Flaying of skin. I need a ritualistic skidding dagger. Send it to printer 17. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. 3D printer starts printing out a mason jar and a ritual.
That's so boring.
A few minutes later,
Just watching the ritual dagger fucking print with disgust. Just, I'm gonna just make one, dude.
Yeah, a few minutes later, he's knocked everything off the table at the top of his desk and has used that dagger to carve in a ritual circle. And an intern comes up with a cup of coffee, looks in the room, very confused. Mr.
That's
Moore?
Jackie.
I have your... what's going on? Hey, great. You're Kevin, right? My name's Bill. Great job, Kevin. I'm gonna need you over here for a second. No, dude, chill. It's fine, it's cool. You ever see... What's some good movie for this?
Donnie Darko?
He stabs him 3 times in the chest. He threw his arm over him and while he was looking for a movie reference, just stabbed him 3 times in the chest.
Ugh.
Pulls the knife out, lets the body hit the floor. Ah, shit, I should have walked over the desk first. Enough blood. And then just starts painting in the symbols with this dude's fresh blood. So fucking barbaric, but hey. What you gonna do about that? We'll get someone upstairs to get a cleaner version of this done. Oh, speaking of cleaning, he taps his laptop again. Hey, Kit. You know that matter thing? The transportation tech? Yes, sir. We're going to need you to send this down to the basement right away, sir. Please load the human carcass into the printer. Ugh, you have to do everything yourself. And he drags the dead body over to the 3D printer, which starts unextruding this guy.
Ugh.
Line by line, this rack is just going into them. And it's not gory or violent or, like, covered in spray. It's almost like Tron, where a laser line is going over someone and digitizing them, but it's line by line. If you've ever seen Gantz...
Oh, yeah.
It's like that.
I'm imagining it just literally unextruding them like those, the PVC or whatever 3D printers that are technically just like a line at a time.
So it's... Have you ever seen an HP...
It slurps them up like spaghetti.
Yeah, have you ever seen an HPV printer? I think that's what it's called. The ones
Yes,
that
that's
use
the one I was
vat
thinking of.
resin. Instead of using the extruded filament, it's like it's going into a resin printer and layer by layer like a CT scan, being removed. And every now and then he grabs this dude's ankles and hoists him a little bit more into this flatbed, weird techno 3D printer that takes up like, I don't know, like
a double
2 foot by 2
refrigerator
foot
space.
surface. Yeah. Alright.
Well, at least, well, now we know that he used more than one person, because the victim we found was a woman.
Yep.
Great. Don't know if he came out on the other end, or... Wow, how many disposal methods did this fucking company have? 3D printer extrusion, spaghettification, if you will. The compactor, vampires, enough said.
And if you keep watching, he calls in another intern. This time, bullshit fast talks them all the way over to the desk, murders them there, lets their heart blood hit the table, and hey presto, spooky lights flicker, the room wails and screams, and Leo sheepishly backs away and covers his ears. And
Oh, he's scared.
looks more uncomfortable than anything. And the last breath of this person exits the mouth and nose and gets sucked into a mason jar, and then Leo slams the lid on and seals it shut. Yeah, that guy's still being gotten rid of. This guy's not gonna get rid of in a timely fashion. He actually dials a number into his phone this time.
Actually, real quick, I want to pause here for a second. Just like imagine her hitting pause on like a VHS.
Yeah.
Can she attempt to use any of her various visions in these memories?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so it's a flat screen. She's not actually present.
Yeah, you're getting
Maybe
what is effectively recorded from Leo's perspective.
Gotcha. I was just going to get her to use Prime Sight to see if she could view the methods in a way that didn't require stabbing the shit out of someone.
Mm-hmm. He calls up he actually enters a number into his phone and goes, "Hey, Will, you've got body disposal here, right?" Yeah. Yeah, of course. Well, dude, they're interns. Who gives a shit? You've got more. You can get more. There's like 3 colleges in this town. Okay, fine. Jesus Christ. I'll try not to kill too many of your fresh crop. Yeah, just get someone up here and get rid of a body from you, okay? What, you've got like a chute or something? A press? Dude, you've got to get 20th century about this, like 22nd century. Come on, man. What do you mean the worm likes the pulp? Whatever, dude. Whatever. Just, I need a corpse out of here so I can keep working, okay? Okay, cool. Peace. He hangs up.
And he did this because I think if I remember right, you told me that there were 3 bodies in the press when she found it.
Yep.
Which means he did this at least 2 more times.
Uh-huh.
Further levels of disgust for this man. How do you torture a soul? Besides business, obviously. Besides business.
Yep. That's where this memory ends.
Joy. All right. Let's clean you up for display, Mr. Moore. She's going to pick up the skull, and we're going to use forces to essentially do an impromptu contained cremation.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, she could probably use forces to deflesh a skull.
Oh, there would be many ways to do that, yes.
Wind. Fire would be a little worse. But cremation was not the word, considering cremation burns away most of the bone, too. At least
Yep.
down to carbon. But yeah, her goal here is to deflesh it using forces.
Alright.
Maybe I should do this standing in the shower. I don't know if this is gonna fling shit everywhere.
Depends on the method. Describe to me how you use forces to get rid of the flesh from this skull.
I think she's just gonna simulate like a, not quite a cremation level fire, but a like just maybe like house fire degree where you would still be able to find the bones.
So we're cooking this motherfucker.
Yeah. It's better than using the oven. She's gonna be putting him inside her nice oven.
No, of course not. That's antique.
You'd never
A
get
mix-
the
a mix
smell of
of-
dead douchebag out.
No, it's still gonna smell like flesh regardless.
He doesn't deserve such a good oven.
That's why I think this would be like a mix of wind and fire in this case, to just hover it up, contain it, and then burn it all away.
So,
Unless you want to like slightly power wash it with water.
just let me check. Where are you doing this?
Basement? Basement.
Basement. Okay.
It's all concrete down there. It's probably the best place to do it.
Mhm.
Just say, she goes and stands in the shower. No.
No. You head down to the basement. There is still a hole here to the Travis Reed house. And you are going to create a spell just hot enough and with just enough wind to keep, like, make a vortex, I assume?
Yeah. It's more like a spherical kind of vortex.
Mm-hmm. To bake off this man's skin and meat and leave only bone.
Yep.
Okay.
If you do it fast enough, the bone doesn't burn too bad.
Roll to flash fry Leo Moore's flesh off. More
forces 3 or
here
forces
means
4?
more precision.
Forces 3 or forces 4?
You want a fair amount of control. I'm gonna say 4.
Alright, so difficulty 8. Oh boy. Oh shit, 2 successes.
2 successes. It'll get done.
Elaborate on that. I don't like the way you said that.
Well, with 2 successes, you're gonna bake the flesh from his face, and you're not gonna make the room a gore-spattered mess. And
Feels like
there'll
there's a
still be
butt in
skull.
there. Okay, good. That's all she needs.
Okay, so I'm not going to go into hypergraphic detail here.
That makes sense considering he's entirely covered in fire.
Well, yeah, but you set the skull down. You create this burning, turning vortex of flame that completely engulfs the head. Like I said, your basement wasn't going to end up covered in gold.
Uh-oh.
But Eleanor will be either learn or be reminded that eyeballs are primarily made out of liquid. And she's going to find out what happens when 2 sacks full of fluid sublimate
Great.
And
Fantastic. Ooh, that's in my mouth.
until you do something about it, there's this horrible stain on your concrete floor from both the burn fire as well as where the eyeball liquid hit and was then burnt away into ashes. But you do have a somewhat burnt human skull with no other organic matter inside of it.
She like picks it up and turns it over and looks at the bottom of the cranium. Huh. Guess you did have a brain after all. Alright, time to clean. Clean the skull first of all. It's time for sink cleaning.
Dex crafts.
Dex crafts. Where's my craft? Okay. Difficulty 6?
Sure, yeah.
That's a botch. That's a botch.
That's a botch?
That is 2 1s and no successes.
So Eleanor, you spend the next
1, 1,
hour,
3, 4, 5.
You spend the next hour or so making your basement sink a horrible soupy mess of cremated human flesh.
It's like one of those plastic fucking laundry sinks.
Yeah. It is clogged. You've accidentally knocked out some teeth. You drop Leomor's skull a couple of times, and there's some extra cracks in there. And you are now personally a mess.
How bad is her shirt sleeves?
Up to the elbow.
I would rather throw this away than wash it. Oh god.
There's some on your face. It's all over the front of your shirt.
She just has a moment when she's done and just like looks in the mirror, done in air quotes, looks in the mirror, just shit covered in her, and just has this scowl of, it's fine, we'll fix it later.
Yeah.
Does the skull eventually become clean, or do I need to roll again?
Oh no, you did clean it. It's just you got everything else dirty.
Fuck. Well, damn, now she has something else that she needs to do for the next hour and a half, and she also needs to clean the floor now. Because there's a whole fucking magical apparatus down here.
Mm-hmm.
That she needs to make sure is relatively spotless. Tell me, oh great DM, do I roll again?
No, you can just take the time if you would like to.
Yeah, she is taking her sweet time on this. This is until somebody shows up. Oh, and the two Honors coming downstairs to help now.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Not upset at all, I say, eye twitching.
So they're not writing you a note or a message about that or anything, but you just know that your patron saw all of this mess.
It's just the girl failure moments. Oh god fucking damn it, no!
Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably like halfway through actually getting shit clean that she stops with that realization and then just looks into the empty room through like the co-located wall and is just like, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. They did this in the afternoon, yes? A little while after after breakfast.
For sure.
Yeah. It's a
I mean, she did it whenever after the agent left. Willard.
Yeah.
I almost said Wilson.
It was like 11 o'clock. It's a good thing the Travis Reed Historical Society is closed on Saturdays. Actually, with that in mind, you will find a message. As you clean the basement, you find a handwritten letter in Miss Hawthorne's writing.
Oh no.
Sitting on your workbench.
Oh no.
A disappointment.
She's trusted in our competence and we have ruined it every time.
It says as follows. Miss Barnes, I understand the urge to assert your dominance and to reclaim your autonomy through the annihilation of your enemies. That is natural, if more base, an instinct. However, I would advise you to be more cleanly in the future. Additionally, I have attached the phone number of a cleaning company. Please phone them and have them arrive at the Historical Society on Monday. We will need something to remove the smell. Sincerely, Amanda Hawthorne.
Oh. It wafted into the museum. All right. Yeah, as soon as she reads that note, she'll immediately call the cleaning company.
You get some guy, what's a random name? Orlando Cortez. They quote you an estimate for, like, air freshening services.
What does air freshening services include? They just is this just a professional version of coming in with a Febreze and spraying it down?
Kind of. They're going to go over they're gonna go over the surfaces and put up like a bunch of like those little air dispenser containers.
They'll hit you with the smell neutralizer salts.
I gotcha.
It's like a.
She'll. Sorry, go ahead.
It's not expensive, but like it's a service.
Yeah, she'll take it and she'll give them her payment information.
Mm-hmm.
It's her problem. That. She'll pay for it.
Yep.
The horror. The personal embarrassment.
Hey, listen, if it was
enough of us about the bomb.
There would have been bawling. There probably would have been bawling levels of embarrassment.
Yeah.
You gotta see Bueno. See you on Monday.
See you then.
Then a phone hang up.
Yeah, just when she hangs up on her phone, her arms like droop to her side, head goes up. She's just. I gotta go clean the rest.
With that
There's probably
mortification, unless there's anything else you would like to do immediately, Eleanor.
No, it's other than that, she's just waiting on other people to show up for things.
Yeah. The three of you are going to be
She's gotta bother the other two about if they can make things out of thin air.
The three of you are going to be downstairs cleaning up after yourself for probably an hour or two until Yana gets back.
Oh no, there's only 2 Eleanors right now.
I thought there were 3 Eleanors.
Yeah, there were, but they expired. Technically 2 Enor expired, and we have 1 Enor and 3 Enor, but I've just reduced it down to 1 Enor and 2 Enor.
Yeah, it's a more relative thing.
You've been promoted, 3 Enor!
There's only 2 of us now, so you've been promoted.
Congratulations on for everyone.
Promotion.
I imagine this is what Naruto feels like with the Shadow Clones. It's a similar concept.
Kind of, but Naruto's far stupider with his clones.
Yes. Takes him several seasons to do the exploit. Yeah.
The Rasengan exploit?
No, the learning exploit. Because everything his clones learn, he learns.
Oh, yeah. Damn, what an idiot. He got that literally episode 1 and did not figure that out until, what was it, Shippuden?
Yeah. About thereabouts.
Yeah.
They needed to give him a random power boost and had to have him realize that learning
Multi-learning
also
exists.
counted as knowledge that he would remember when the clones disappeared.
Oh, okay, we'll get back to wizard time in a second here. If Kakashi was a good teacher, he would have told him about that exploit episode 2, okay?
Not even
It's true.
Kakashi, the other teacher who fucking like caught him learning it because it was supposed to be forbidden in the first episode.
Yeah, it's
I was like, you can't learn that. Nobody can learn that. Nobody has the
forbidden
mentality to learn that.
It's forbidden because it's really hard on your body, also because you can use that exploit. That's the 2 reasons. Anyway,
That's the 2
He
reasons.
also learned it in like 30 minutes of stealing the scroll for it. So like, I don't know why people didn't think
maybe
he was a
he
genius.
is built different. Maybe he really is built different, and you should let him do the thing.
that's
Entire
a lot.
first Naruto series is just bullying Naruto, even though motherfucker, at the time,
He kind of is that guy.
His token jutsu is literally something that was like forbidden to everyone else. Instead, they gas up the bug dude more than anyone. Fuck yeah, I love that bug dude.
Yeah, I do love that bug, dude.
Okay, again, we're getting right back to the mage stuff after this comment. Please don't spell this off into another conversation. That was literally a psyop. There was an antagonist literally making everyone hate him on purpose. Moving on. To our ninja.
Hi.
Yana,
Me
you
too.
managed to escape the Rockfield County subway and make your way
With
back to
with
the
my
Barnes
beautiful funnel cake
household. With
intact.
your beautiful, might as well have just come out of the deep fryer funnel cake.
I am about to make one very depressed, just got yelled at by her boss's woman's day so much better.
You got hit with the "I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed"
We've been getting
in the
that a lot
politest way
lately.
possible.
It's so much
Getting that
worse,
a lot
though.
lately.
Rather you be angry than disappointed.
Right? Like I can do something with the anger, but okay, I have escaped from the subway and I'm making my way home.
You get up to the stairs, you see a couple of the neighborhood kids grabbing some drinks from the cooler that Eleanor leaves out.
She hasn't refilled that in like
Yeah, did you refill it since the shooting
it's been
incident?
probably a week, maybe a week and a half.
It's been about a week.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that earlier too. It's like she needs to do that too.
I think he's
Because
specifically
she's been busy and just like completely slipped her mind. She did it. She refilled it like before the house burning.
I forget. Did you give us a way to let ourselves in? Or do I still
She
have
did
to?
make a key system, I think.
Yeah,
she
I
made
thought
a
you
key
made a
system and
way that
tied
we
it.
can get in
You
to
planned
the
on
pins.
updating that.
Oh, I didn't do it. I haven't made
Oh,
it to
gotcha.
it yet. Then that's fine. There's still a doorbell. Doorbell
Yeah,
works.
so doorbell in the midst of your deep clean to get rid of the smell of dead douchebag.
Yana, you ring the
Yeah,
doorbell,
like-
and one of the kids looks at you, having retreated back around like the front, like stoop.
We've really
Hey,
got to work on
hey,
that
lady.
reputation.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
is it true the witch lady has a monkey now?
Yana is going to put on the face that she puts on when dealing with the young kids in her class. So the very like warm, inviting teacher as she leans down to them. Now, who told you that she had a monkey?
So the big building that went up behind this one, Dave's little sister has a window that goes into the back, and they saw a monkey smoking a cigar.
Wow. Now, not that I want to say anything against your friend, but have you ever seen a monkey smoke a cigar? Have you gotten to go to the zoo? Have you ever seen them with cigars there?
Well, Dad said that a bunch of the bonobos, the guys there in the zoo, said that they look like they could use a smoke and a beer. So, like, maybe.
Well, that's probably because the zoo's really sad, huh?
Yeah. And then the front door
Yeah.
gets opened up because I've already knocked on it, right?
Yeah.
Or hello, Jenna.
Wait, can Turo open the
I was
door?
gonna say, hold on, real quick. The idea though of you pitching. Have you ever seen a bonobo smoking at the local zoo? As if our smoking bonobo didn't come from the local
He only
zoo.
smoked off hours. He said so.
Yeah, no,
I
he wasn't
remember my
allowed to on
monkey's
ours.
lies. I remember my ape's lies.
So
Do we
do
let
I.
Turo open the door? I thought we had specific rules that Turo
I thought we
doesn't
did
open the
say that,
door.
like, not to let him in, or not to let
Yeah,
him answer the door.
Yeah,
We don't know who can see him.
specifically, he does not open the door.
No, he does. He's just wearing a trench
It's
coat.
a
I think you guys bought him as a disguise already? No, he's wearing the little ninja costume you got him.
Yeah, he has the ninja costume because we haven't gotten to take him shopping yet because we haven't figured out when we're gonna find time between everything else to break into the mall. Oh,
He opens the door, he's in a
No.
little ninja costume.
this is amazing. This will cover his face though. So, see? Not a monkey, just a
Not a monkey.
ninja.
I'm not a monkey.
I will get you some more drinks for the fridge, okay? How about we keep this our little secret?
Witch lady has ninjas now? And he runs.
So much better than them knowing we have an ape. Hi, Turo. We gotta talk about you opening the door.
I thought we got this thing so I could go outside sometimes.
We did, but maybe answering the door because you remember when the agent came by? Not the dark skinned one, the scary one with the I wanna die smile.
I don't... What? You had a scary guy with a smile that said he wants to kill himself?
Yeah. He's investigating us to see if we're doing anything weird, and unfortunately, you count under the umbrella of something weird. And I would prefer not to have animal services get involved. They will not let you watch the cooking channel.
I was gonna say, this is when Eleanor walks up, and I don't exactly have an exotic animals license.
There's gotta be some sort of exception for a service animal or an ape that knows how to use a gun.
I think using the gun part may be the problem. Let's get inside.
I have excellent trigger discipline, I'll let you know.
I know you do better than most cops, but I think they're going to be more worried about the you talking and the cyber eye and the fact that you know what a gun is.
He walks inside, letting you in, and then closes the door behind both of you. Look, if what the daytime TV has shown me, police officers are not very good at their jobs, that's a low bar.
It is a really low bar. You're really right. You're more like a Mulder than those cops, so don't worry about it.
A molder.
Have we not shown you X-Files? We're gonna have to show you X-Files.
I haven't seen X-Files.
What? The minute this mommy situation is over, we are rectifying this immediately. Here, I brought you a funnel cake.
A what? And
funnel cake.
I imagine you just shoved your arm out holding the funnel cake.
Yep.
She just takes it in both hands, holds it kind of towards her chest, and just a what?
A funnel cake with strawberries and fresh whipped cream. It's actually exceedingly fresh. Be careful when you open it.
Okay. And she goes to pull, I guess, what, tinfoil?
I'm guessing it's one of
plastic
those little
boxes.
plastic. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I'm used to at my local fairs. It just goes on a paper plate and they wrap that shit in tinfoil.
You said surprise you. Although I think actually Turo did the surprise. So the neighborhood kids think you have ninjas now, which I decided was better than them thinking that you had a monkey. We need to figure out how to stop people from looking in the backyard.
Do I have to start wearing this costume when I have smokes?
No, I think we can
No.
find a more clandestine solution than that.
It's fine. I can just extend the boundary.
Besides, I don't want you getting little burn marks in your ninja costume. It won't work as well then. This is for stealth operations.
Okay, so... Ninja costume is so I can break into the mall so I can get fashion?
Yes. As soon as we're done dealing with the mummy that's trying to kill all of reality and become a god.
He's trying to become a god?
Yeah.
Most white men.
Most white men, I think, already think they're gods.
Okay, this is all going over my head. I know trigger discipline, the horrors of corporate America, a lot about cooking, and also about a few people's terrible marriages. I'm gonna just lose myself and go back to studying human culture on daytime television.
You do that, Toro. Thanks for letting me in.
I don't think that was better. Oh God, is he watching Maury?
Goes into the living room and he turns on soap operas. I think it's Days of Our Lives.
That's gonna rot his brain.
It's ER.
Okay, a little better.
Okay, at least in that one, he's not going to learn that poisoning your family's lemonade to kill your brother is a perfectly acceptable way to deal with family troubles. That's the thing that happened in Days of Our Lives, anyway.
Yeah, that is. So, how was your afternoon?
She like holds the cake into like one arm and then pulls her arms apart, hands in the air, and you just see the fucking gunk.
Yana, you see what smells like burnt pork? And hair.
Oh, is that
More
douche goo?
Yeah.
Give me back the funnel cake. Give me back the funnel cake. I'm gonna. This will be good for like a day, and you shouldn't have to smell that and eat this. Oh, let me. You know what? No, let me take care of this. I would like to utilize entropy to get rid of the goo.
I don't know if that's gonna work. You can end up rotting her clothes at the same time.
Yeah, but I win then. How is this a downside?
Do it for the plot. Make it happen.
I'm winning if I get her naked. I'm winning.
Here's the thing. You're entropying ashes that have been hydrated.
Yeah, I should be able to entropy to make them dry again, though.
Yeah,
and therefore easier to clean.
You might dry her
just
off.
Do it because you think it'll work.
Sorry,
thinking it'll work and it going wrong is the fun part about fucking.
That is the fun part.
No, go ahead. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying go ahead.
I said I wanted to roll it, so I'm rolling it, and whatever happens at this point.
Yeah, this is gonna be entropy 3.
Oop, not happening.
So that's a botch.
Yeah.
No, that's just a fail.
Entropy 3.
No. It was entropy 3. That's a botch.
7. Oh, you're right.
So also take 4 points of paradox.
Paradox, which means I'm gonna have to immediately paradox roll. One of my first botches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to roll 7 dice. It'll be a fun one. I'm already under a paradox effect. So I think this counts under minor inconveniences. 2 1s, so that helps.
So that's 1, 0, 2, 3, 2, 3 successes.
3 successes.
So you burn off 3 paradox.
Which puts me back to 4. That's not bad. And then I take 3 bashing. Unless you're gonna do something funny to me.
Well, you're gonna take 3 levels of bashing, yeah.
Yeah, which isn't that bad. I can handle that.
You already have terrible luck, so I'm just gonna let this ride.
Inconvenience luck.
Yeah.
Oh, douche. Too strong. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I didn't.
Does anything happen, or do I go to help her and my clothes just disintegrates?
Yana starts, so she botched, so the spell just didn't happen. So Yana starts going to cast her like Akashic martial arts aging technique, and then just some blood explodes from her nose.
Oh,
Jesus!
Oh, it's too gross. Even in death, he's too gross. Oh, ugh. Okay. Okay.
I don't think I have any of the special food, so
No, it's all right. It's all right. I deserved that. Oh, it is weirdly not the worst thing that's happened to me today.
all right. How's the
Okay.
funnel cake? How's the funnel cake in this situation?
Well, I assume the lid was closed.
I mean, she opened it at one point. It was probably about to like pick at it before you tried to like take it away.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's probably open in Iana's hand if she took it.
It's
I mean,
preserved in freshness
Yana
for
is
like a
currently
day.
under the effects of active bad luck, so now you have a slightly bloodied strawberry funnel cake.
I was gonna say, do we have any? Did it get on the
Yeah.
funnel cake or anything? It's on the
But
funnel cake.
no, I worked so hard to get this home. I guarded it like it was my life.
It's fine. We can get another one another time. Plus, you could just cut this part off.
Yeah, but I put a spell to keep it fresh.
From the living room. You know that stuff's just pancake batter and boiling oil. We could make that in like 20 minutes.
I know, but the point was I got it while I was out, Turo. It's like bringing
also
home a
better when you buy it from
banana. It is
Listen,
better.
Do you
but that's 'cause
often make
it's
circus
healthy.
foods at home, Toro? Wait, I'm asking him.
You know everything I've cooked in my entire life.
Literally, one of the 3 things we've taught him how to cook is pancakes.
Yeah. Maybe we could teach him to make fry bread.
We
I've
could
heard it's better.
absolutely teach him to make fry bread.
If what I've learned from the food stuff is true, food is better with science and love. So.
And
Watching
butter.
Good Eats. You know what? I'm kind of proud of him for watching Good Eats. I love my monkey and him watching his autistic cooking show.
Science, love, and butter. That is what it takes.
Everybody knows Good Eats is in fact the autism cooking show because it's the one
It's
show that
true.
you can watch where they actually explain why certain ingredients are used. Instead of just being like, you use this. Okay, but why?
I literally had a professor in college with Asperger's who understood cooking specifically because of Good Eats.
Yeah, it's either that or, weirdly enough, Julia Child.
Huh.
Because she would actually explain the history of why things were cooked the way they were. Okay, all right. What else do we have to do today?
She looks down at herself again. I guess throw out an outfit. I'm also downstairs still trying to clean up the mess.
We're gonna have to take you and Turo shopping.
I'm gonna talk to. You can't make stuff. She's like gesturing. Weirdly to her, she's like making pants shapes, but it's not working. Probably doesn't connect.
Not my area. I think only Chun would be able to do something like that.
Can she? I thought she could make plants and food.
I wouldn't doubt her ability to be crafty. You have to remember, she runs a YouTube channel. They're constantly learning new skills. Add on to that, she's got all that free time.
I will
I
point
wouldn't
out,
be.
you know her boyfriend does cosplay video.
Yeah. And Bear Boy does cosplay and stuff. So I'm sure between the two of them, if you wanted to get something made, we could do it that way.
No, I meant more out of thin air kind of situation.
Yeah, not my area. I'm better at the making things go away, not the making things appear. Oh,
I'll ask Stella whenever she gets here.
Should be around now.
yeah, maybe.
I'll ask Stella when she gets here. Ding dong!
I was gonna say, you literally hear a knock on the door.
Yeah, invisibility. I'm there like ding dong.
Is it the kids again? We need to fill the drink cooler. I promised them I would. Are they in the fridge?
I always put whatever I buy directly into the cooler. The only thing I replace is ice. If there's not anything in the cooler, then we need to go buy some.
Oh God, groceries returns to haunt us.
I can go do that in a bit. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a lot to do. I'll go see what's up. I'm gonna go check the door with my bloody nose, with my fingers pinching my still bleeding nose.
There's nothing there, and you just hear this embodied voice of, "Oh my god, what happened here?"
Is this your thing now?
Well, I'd rather not be sighted if possible, you know. That kind of thing. Can I come in?
Yeah. Come on in. Wait, Eleanor!
Yes, she can come in. She's like standing
Thank
away from the door
you.
because she's still covered in fucking corpse dust.
We
She's
apologize
not
about
in line of sight of the door.
we apologize about the smell.
What the fuck?
You walk in the door, it hits you like a fucking brick wall.
Yes, exactly. What the fuck is happening? Once she's inside, she'll run in business. Like, what happened?
Just trying to clean a skull.
Oh, you have
Apparent-
crypto roasting. Oh.
Apparently, douchebag is a everlasting flavor.
Oh.
It's worse than that. What is it? Black ice that people put in their car.
Ooh,
It never leaves once you use it once.
it never leaves.
Oh my god, why?
Anyway, well, this should be cleaned up soonish.
Did you at least get something from his brain skull thing?
I have an idea on how to make the soul jars. And that he
Sweet.
works for somebody named Dave.
Oh God! Well, of course it's a Dave or a Steve.
I was expecting Steve.
Steve might have some
Kind of
moral
glad it's not
character.
a Jeff.
Oh God! If it was a Jeff, we'd be in trouble.
You didn't get his stash of ghost hunting mumbo jumbo by Jones in there, did you?
No, but I still can. Would you
I
like
will.
me to?
Well, he bragged about having all this Ghostbusters stuff in a warehouse when he called us that day, so I don't know, it could be
He
useful.
used the proton pack to
you want
get
the paraphernalia. Oh.
I mean, it could help.
Wouldn't the technocracy have come and got that with the rest of his junk?
Almost certainly. I don't really think it's worth trying to take. We already took his money.
Fair. But if you got all the ghostly shit and we kind of know how to make stuff.
Say, wait, did Stella actually know that we took all of his crypto and cashed it?
No, you didn't tell her.
No,
I was
you
gonna say,
just
she'd be like,
dropped
"You what?
that.
How much money? How much money do you have?"
You took his cash? Oh, did he have a black card too?
No, it
Makes
wasn't
sense.
a black card.
Crypto?
We took his crypto wallet.
Yeah.
Gross.
So if you need anything, just ask. I've got more money than I know what to do with.
Didn't you
I'm
already
mad.
have more money than you know what to do with? You don't pay taxes.
Well, that's true, but that's also because my Barford living is kind of low, at least until this month.
Yeah.
I need to
we're gonna-
hold off on that until the Inquisition fucks off.
Oh, don't worry. We're selling it off slowly in lots.
I did get a black card from that CEO, but my way of getting it out is on pause since they're looking at my guy. Because they think he's running a
Oh.
fucking blood bank when he's running a goddamn charity.
Huh.
I mean, is he running a blood bank?
No, he's the most fucking human you'd ever get. The closest to supernaturally get is me that he doesn't know about. And having occasionally done work for the wolves, and he still doesn't know about that shit.
Wait, you're telling me the vampires run the blood banks?
You know, I
That
wouldn't be
makes a lot of
surprised.
sense.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
On that, and she points to Eleanor. I need to do a whole bunch of shit, and I can't run down that one singular thing we might have to distract them with. What is it? Quaid Jin?
The other supernatural creatures.
Yeah. My guy said they weren't vampires, but the East vampires, or some shit, and the wolves think there's the same shit, so I don't know, but fuck it. We're just gonna go with they're vampires, they're undead, I assume. I don't have the time to look them up, but I know you might, and you're great with vampires. Looks at Eleanor.
Unfortunately. Oh, don't we need them like alive for this?
We
all
need to know
work?
where they are.
I was
I mean, we
gonna
already
try
know where
and-
they are. They run a casino in the China district.
Yeah, I would swear we were gonna read Rillard originally, and then our entire timeline got moved up.
But there's two factions of them, remember? We only know about one lot.
No. The ones you're talking about. We saw enough of them to know that it's the ones that we met in Chinatown.
Well, but then 2 factions in Chinatown, remember? I think I know where the other one is, though.
Yeah, but I know where the other one is. So we have them between us, but I think the bigger problem is going to be I don't think we can get rid of the Inquisition before we have to either blow up and or clandestinely move the mummy.
Yeah, the mummy is first and foremost. The best I've got on the Inquisition is to make them public enemy number 1, more than anything else.
Hearts and minds like it. Not good at it, but like it.
Well, they're looking at everyone else instead of, big dudes that have disappeared and fucked off with, cash, air quotes. I was just looking at every other normal human-ass person, so I figured it might be easier just to make the general populace think they're shit.
I mean, the environment's right for it, but I never knew I'd be regretting that we were so good at getting rid of Hardy Hearth. Be way easier to just point them at Hardy Hearth and be like, hey, look, your guys making demons, and then we wouldn't have this problem.
Oh, look, there's vampires on the ship, yeah.
And I'm not morally bankrupt enough to make some amphetamines to
Fuck
get them busy.
No. No, I more just wanted to hand off my information to Eleanor to snoop on the vampires.
Sounds like fun. Gives me something to do tonight after she looks again down at probably the gray dusted white shirt. This.
We might have to burn that.
I'll do this from a
also
distance.
my second to last suit.
Oh god, we're gonna really have to move up in the schedule breaking into the mall.
Is Eleanor's neck and so also covered in gore, or is that fine?
Wait, say that again?
Is Eleanor's neck also covered in gore, or is that fine?
That's a good question. I mean, her sleeves through the front of her is covered in ash, wet ash.
I was expecting the front of her shirt down, and then the up to the elbows. You might have gotten splashed. I'll leave that up to you.
She probably also just said fuck it at one point and just got down on her knees and was scrubbing the floor and shit, especially to get rid of the extra sizzle patterns on the concrete floor. So she probably has there's probably dirt on the knees of her pants.
So just looks like I can try and matter it away for you, if you really want.
I mean,
I tried entropying it, but I forgot about how bad breakfast this morning went.
Oh,
can you make things with that? And she's pointing her finger directly at Stella.
Make things?
She does a kind of exploding hand gesture, just
Oh, like physical objects?
Yes.
Kind of. I can transmute shit.
Can you turn energy into things?
To a degree, I can imbue shit with energy. I don't know, if you want a magic box, if you give me the box, I can change the box or turn the box into a shirt. It'll just take me a while. Or put said energy into box. I can make magic items.
You can't do energy directly into matter.
I'm not that good at it yet, but I can, whatever you want made, I can make from another thing. Transmutation.
I have to try this plan on my own. Never mind.
What are you trying to make?
It's gonna make another tactical suit.
Well, we can just get
out of those
linen,
at this point.
and then I can matter that into a suit. Just take me a while.
How long's a while?
Probably half a day. I mean, after all the shit is sorted, it's not that bad.
I think I might just try to do something similar to what I did with the orb in the basement.
You're gonna turn demon juice into a tactical suit?
I could try.
I mean, yeah.
I more wanted to see if I could do some of my shenanigans and imbue them into clothing.
That would be actually pretty sweet. That would be pretty easy to do, I would think, considering the bomb in the basement. That's just applying it to a item instead of implying it. Yeah. Speaking of plans,
half a drum down there.
Speaking
wish
of
I had more at this
plans,
point.
I have something we need to attempt in a bit after my nose stops.
You need
Do you
some
want-
first aid.
Towels or something?
Maybe.
She's
Listen,
gonna go a little pep in her step to get paper towels out of the kitchen.
It never gets any easier, does it, getting punched in the face by Paradox? You think I'd be used to it after this
No,
amount
I
of
don't
time?
think you're
like,
supposed to ever get used to it.
When you say you
Hey.
get used to it, Chella just like pulls her shirt down a bit and you see the new Paradox guy. Like, nah, it still hits you.
Yeah, but yours at least looks cool. Mine just makes me look like a dipshit.
Hey, actually, real fast. Eleanor, you had an intruder detector built into your house, right?
Yes.
The hairs on the back of your head, like, that goes off. How... Someone's in here that shouldn't be. Given your casting implementation, I imagine it's like hearing a discordant string being plucked in an orchestral soundtrack or something.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, someone's entered your building without permission. Two someone's, in fact.
She goes
Oh my-
from like probably just hands off the paper towels and has like a smile of just like the silly situation to just dead serious, and she is going to prime site.
Go
Oh
ahead.
God, what now?
What happened?
4 successes.
There are 2 people in your building. With that many successes, you can tell they are both mages. They're downstairs.
Whoa.
In the basement?
Yes.
You could say Tuanor's down there.
Ah, well, Tuanor. As this is going on, as you're scrubbing, the room fills with fog. And after a moment, as the fog fills the room, you can tell that it's not actually fog. It's marijuana smoke.
Oh no!
Oh God.
What in the sweet fuck?
So, yeah.
Yeah,
She, like,
you
stands,
didn't
she
need
stands up
her.
from like cleaning the floor and or like the sink, whichever she's at. And like prime site's still gonna be there. Can she spot them like visibly?
You can tell the smoke is magical from your prime sight. As you look into it, you see the bodies coalescing and exiting from the smoke. And you see a middle-aged white woman in a tie-dye dress with turquoise beads wrapped around her neck and a pair of big, shiny black glasses.
Have I ever met Claire?
No.
I don't think you have. I think
Then
you're
I'm
passed
attacking
out.
her.
You.
No!
Okay.
This is whoever the 2 people are, she is two-handing, essentially trying to grapple both of them.
Okay, additionally, you do see a young man, early 20s, shaggy blackish brown hair, looks kind of tired.
Felix,
also
is that
emerging
you?
from the fog.
It's the
Well,
boy.
we would recognize. It's the boy.
She probably wouldn't expect him.
You
I
can't
was
see him
gonna
in the
say,
fog anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's 2 people that just appeared in her fucking basement where she has a nuke.
No, this is
Upstairs, can we smell the weed?
Smoke.
reasonable. Not yet.
Cool.
Oh
So,
no.
Tutor, go ahead. You're trying to grab them.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
So grapple is what? Strength athletics?
Strength brawling.
Okay, strength brawling. Boxing wouldn't count for this, so.
Yeah, no, that.
That's only when the
is kind of not in
punching.
that playbook.
And then the strength bonuses because she's had a really long cast of unstoppable force.
Mm-hmm.
Difficulty.
Difficulty is 6 because it's always opposed. Except they're not opposing it because they're not really expecting to get grabbed.
8 successes.
8 successes. That's enough to snatch both of them up by the collar and like hoist them off the floor. So as you reach out and grab into the fog to snatch these intruders up, you hear, "Oh, hey, wow, the Telarium's really messed up. I was aiming for the public." hey, bud, your chakras are all really tense right now. Can I offer you a spliff?
Are you gonna explain Felix?
I am also very confused.
This is the point when we run down.
I was gonna say, does one let us know
She's
what's
absolutely
happening?
hauling too.
Okay, so following you, yeah.
Yeah, the second the alarm went off, like, this is probably a matter of seconds between, like, the alarm going off, getting hoisted in the air, and Lenore running down for the basement.
Yeah, so I am assuming you both follow Eleanor down to meet Eleanor and the 2 other mages in your basement right now.
Yep.
Hey, look, I know this is probably really confusing, and you're surprisingly jacked. Do you do Pilates?
What the fuck is happening?
CrossFit? I gotta talk to you about getting those arms really tight. Mine are getting age flab.
Claire?
How did you get in here?
Hannah.
You know this woman?
Yeah.
Felix!
Can I be set down, please?
Felix?
Yes.
Holy
all
shit, he's
right.
that guy again.
She puts both of them down.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh, all day today. All day today.
What the fuck?
Why,
How did you get in
Claire?
here?
Oh,
It's-
so
it's
that's a funny story about that? Well, I was taking our buddy here off of his deprogramming adventure on the moon. And I was supposed to go to the college. I think that someone's put a wormhole in your existence.
Looks at wall.
Huh?
Oh.
Claire kind of does that. These are Baki and Dea's friends. This is who we took Felix to. She's the one who got him to the moon.
Oh.
Greetings and
And
salutations from far out from a distant traveler, hon.
She's also who made those
Grapes.
really good brownies back at my dorm room.
She does like a full body turn to look at you and puts a thumb over her shoulder. Are all the people from the moon like this?
No,
No,
that's
I'm a
just
one-off.
Claire. That's just how Claire is. Hey,
There's
Felix,
plenty
you
of
look.
psychedelic folks a lot like me, though, but everyone's a unique child of Gaia.
Wait, what? Salon
The wolves would love you.
Gaia?
Felix, nice to see you. You look better.
That's, thanks, sure.
Yeah. Oh,
Considering
let's-
last time you were a walking disaster and we had to knock the fuck out.
Let's not talk
Much
about
better.
one of the most traumatizing days of his life, okay? We've had enough of those ourselves.
How are
It's
you
been
feeling now, though, bud?
It's been a year. I've gotten better. Okay.
Just looks at it.
It's
Like, what?
been a what?
Yeah, I was on this weirdo psychedelic space place for like a year and a half.
Ooh.
God, I don't want to.
She like turns to Claire, just looks at her. Are you gonna tell him?
Oh no, from his perspective, it was about 497 days.
Yeah,
You
but I
put
mean,
him
are
through
you?
a 497-day rehabilitation in the course of looks at a watch
Weeks?
that isn't there. 8
2-3
days.
weeks?
No, it's been a little longer than that. I think it's like a couple weeks.
Time
hasn't
is
been
just
here.
like space is an illusion, guys. Not real. It was made up by the man to keep us separate spiritually and mentally.
I always figured it was so they could sell more watches.
That too. No,
Big clock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
So
It's
you're
been a
trying to-
week and a half.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh god, I've learned to stop asking questions.
The good news is at least your tuition should still be fine. You can just ask for a leave of absence due to a family matter, and you should be fine.
Yeah, that's pretty easy at this point.
I don't even know if I still want to keep pursuing science.
Well, I mean, that's fair then. Don't worry about that. You can do whatever you want with your life, you know?
Oh my god. Oh god.
Want some fuck you money?
Claire, you said you were trying to get to the college?
Yeah, I was dropping Mr. Lexi over here off at his dorm, and he didn't want to give me his personal domicile location because he said I'm a lot, and he's correct. Look, all Claire's a whole vibe. I'm a movement in person form. I understand. I can get down with. Not everyone's as groovy. But, no, I was gonna drop him off at a public location with witnesses so people knew what was up.
Suddenly, I'm kind of glad you ended up in our basement.
That's probably for the best.
I'm sorry, did you say fuck you money? What?
Yeah, you know what fuck you money is? What? I've got more than I know what to do with, and he just came back and decided that he does not want to go do science anymore.
As much as I appreciate being able to fund young whatever he is on their journey, maybe we should worry more about actually securing those funds before we promise them to anybody.
I do have them. She pulls up her banking app on her phone and shows it to you.
We're selling them slowly, remember?
Yeah, but this is only a fraction of what we've already sold.
I mean, yeah, that would be enough to probably get him through. Well, you know what? Let's go on a little bit of a journey of self-discovery and figure out what he wants, and then we can help fund him.
I wasn't going to fund him completely. I was going to just give him fuck you money, but if he didn't want to, he didn't have to work the rest of his life. That's what fuck you money is. It's only about 2 million. That's what
I don't
is.
Fair.
I don't know if 2 million
right now.
I don't know if 2 million is going to be enough to run in this economy, but it would be enough to give him at least several decades.
They're just sort of
would be enough to go somewhere else.
Eleanor. Hey, so could I talk to you later about my essential oils?
Do it. Come up with a different business idea.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
it's a
do
way
it.
to undermine the man.
Do it? Why? What's special about these essential oils?
Oh,
I never gave
do everything.
brownies, did I?
And specifically, they undermine germ theory.
Oh, that would piss off.
She turns and just stares at Iana really hard with the undermined germ theory.
You see the technocracy, in addition to trying to poison your bodies and implement mortality, they are also injecting nanomachines into your blood.
Okay,
in order
first
to
off,
track
that's...
you and control your mind and keep you from...
Damn it! It sounded cool for 2 seconds! Damn it. I'm gonna
I think vaccine are the better alternatives, Claire. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, what's the better alternative? Natural stuff from Mother Gaia, where you burn some sage and do some prayers, and all of a sudden your HPV's gone? Or going to a man who will support an oppressive institution that sees women forced into a lesser subservient sexualized role? And
I'm not saying the technocracy is better, because that is definitely not good, but the alternative is not essential oils.
We can have philosophical arguments later. I'm going to take you to the college. You're going to try one of her brownies, and then you will understand.
Oh no, I don't need another one of her brownies.
Not you, her.
Huh?
I'm pointing to Eleanor. I'm going to take her to the college. You're going to try one of the brownies that she brought me, and you will understand that she means it when she says that this will actually cure things.
Oh, if you wanted party favorites, I've got some gummies.
I'll take those. It's been a day.
She reaches into a fanny pack and puts 4 Haribo gummy bears.
I grab Stella's shoulder. Only after the mummy's gone.
Yes. After the mummy's gone.
I look at Claire, I look at Stella. I don't think you want to take those. I think those are going to send you to another realm.
Oh, just a little.
We're going into the Umbra anyway. Fuck it.
Just gonna graze the surface. It'll be a fun trip. I got the special stuff in my pill counter. You don't want the
Just
special
looks.
stuff. Don't.
You don't want the special stuff.
She just looks like thing. You're starting to make me think of the werewolves for a second.
Oh, I don't. Me and those guys don't win.
Yeah.
Ugh. Why?
They're got. She's double thumbs downing. They've got a really harsh mellow. Their vibes are all about anger. Like,
They're
I
not
know the
that
man's
bad.
a problem. Like, the man's a problem, and we're all trying to tear him down. But you guys don't have to be so grumpy about it.
They're not that grumpy.
All right, but sometimes you gotta answer
biased.
violence with more violence.
Oh no, Claire's
I mean,
plenty capable of violence.
I mean, I get it, but
Handing a
last time
Pepsi
I
over to a
tangled
soldier is not an equal exchange.
Well, look, the last time I had to tangle with a werewolf, I had to regrow at least 1 foot. So,
Eleanor, you remember when Baki used to talk about like them fighting the cult and stuff back in the day
Yeah.
with my dad? She was one of them. Trust me, she can do the violence thing if she needs to. She
I
just
got
more
the blicky.
does.
Does she actually know what that means? Like, did she pull out a gun
she's pulling out a gun.
out of the fanny pack?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a clock.
Well, if
You know what,
Turo
maybe I
would-
do like
love
her.
you. Turo would love you. How about we get y'all street side?
Maybe upstairs for a cup of tea,
Now,
because
what smells
goddamn.
like burnt hair
Don't
and
ask.
ham?
You have met us at a very unfortunate time in our
Also,
lives.
what's
Eleanor
that
just points at the
weird
skull that's still
orb?
sitting on the floor.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Didn't
worried
want
about
to
the weird
ask
orb.
questions. Didn't you say you didn't want, you learned not to ask questions? Let's go
There's just a
upstairs.
lot
I'm
of
like,
hullabaloo going on downstairs. Do I need the gun?
no, you
Turo,
don't
it's
need the
fine.
gun. Family's
I'm getting the
visiting.
guns.
You don't need the guns.
It's okay, you can't get into the gun box.
I'm physically pushing Felix upstairs.
Yeah, Felix is not resisting.
Let's get you guys street. Have you eaten anything not moon food recently?
I
What is
supped
moon
upon
food?
morning dew brought to me on the back of the dragon.
Would you like a pizza?
I
You
would
saw a
love pizza.
dragon. You
Come
lucky
on, let's go get
motherfucker.
you some pizza from the kitchen, okay? We've got some leftovers. I'll heat it up.
He walks
I'm
past
secretly
Turo.
jealous.
Turo is currently holding his gun. Felix looks at Turo. Turo looks at Felix. Felix nods. Turo nods.
An accord has been met.
The tired suffering of broken men.
The party pit 1 has met the party pit 2.
I was gonna say it's fun. It's funny because last session I told Toro, I was like, "You'll understand when you find somebody that you vibe with."
Oh.
Right, and you get Felix some leftover pizza. I assume Claire also
It's his
goes
first
upstairs.
real food in like a year.
Yeah.
He's been surviving off ambrosia.
He's seen some shit in the meantime.
Oh my god! Technically, he's now more experienced than us.
Yeah.
He's been in a safe environment.
He's a sorcerer.
In my mind, any RPG character gets stronger faster the more danger they're exposed to.
Yeah, but I just think it's funny to be like he's technically suddenly our
He's
senior
older
in
now.
age.
No.
Yeah, he's older than you than us now.
It's like 23. Also, like,
Oh no,
he's-
Stella's still the oldest then.
Also, he was still older than me,
Yeah,
even when I met him.
You can ask Felix about some of the weird bullshit he's seen whenever you like.
Amazing.
But as you lot pile into the kitchen, we're gonna call a break.
Yeah.
Woo!
Get
Thank
up,
you, I gotta
stretch your
pee.
legs, do whatever. We'll be back in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. You should show up to the live version sometimes. We talk about some insane shit. Anyway, yeah. You now have a Claire somewhere in your house. A Felix.
She better not be still in my house. She needs to leave.
Have
No,
you
we're
talked
giving
about
we're
that?
giving Felix pizza.
Oh right, the pizza.
Yeah, Felix is currently standing in front of probably your oven, heating up, so he can have
Yeah.
non-space
He's
pizza.
doing the. Because he's doing the special method of reheating your pizza slice.
That's what Yana always does. Respect
I
on the
feel like
pizza.
Eleanor probably doesn't even own a microwave, to be honest, so that was never on the
Yeah.
table.
Stella strikes me as a toaster oven enjoyer.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
she's
makes
just
sense.
there asking me, so about that dragon.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was real or not. I don't know if that
Oh,
matters
it probably
or not.
was. It was. I'm just a bit jealous.
Cool. So I don't remember exactly when that happened. It's a blur.
Really
There was
cool,
a pretty
though.
intense session. And they thought I needed some. I think they said I needed whimsy.
You know, that tracks with how many jobs you were doing.
Yeah, you were not in a good state, bud. You were in a really, really bad state.
So they took me to a place where there were gumdrops on the trees and a rainbow river full of candy Swedish fish, and had a magic dragon carry me off to a field of flowers where it had me lick the dewdrops from, I think they were daisies.
This is either the weirdest euphemism.
infantilizing.
This is either the weirdest euphemism I've ever heard, or Willy Wonka's chocolate factory is real.
So
Was there a man in a purple coat
Anna.
at any point?
There was not a man in a purple coat, but the person who sent me on that
Oh.
journey was in a, cartoon wizard's outfit.
This isn't House Fly Castle, is it?
Weird.
No, Howl's Fallen Castle would make more sense. This guy was in a set of blue robes covered in stars with a pointy hat. Like
Oh,
fucking Gandalf.
A true classic.
are we talking about the classic Merlin
Yes.
cartoon idea?
The
Oh,
Disney movie one.
no. You just see Stella have this moment of, I want to go there.
Like I said, it felt really infantilizing, and I wasn't happy
Does-
about it.
Kind of sound really like being sat at the kids' table.
Listen, after all the gloom and bullshit we've been through, I could use some of this. It'd be nice to be in a place where something's not trying to murder us.
Maybe not for like a year and a half.
Well, it's only been like a week here, so.
I mean, being there for like a week and a half, it'd be like being trapped in a fun, like a kid's play place.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of whimsy. I don't like enforced whimsy, but I mean, it seems like it helped.
From what I
At
gathered, it
least.
was a cult of ecstasy shard realm meant to teach what are those guys? The guys with the magic who are very wizardy.
Hermetic?
Yeah, it was an ecstatic shard realm to teach the basics of what a hermetic was.
Oh, so
Oh.
wait, do you
That
classify
feels
as
really
hermetic?
specific.
That sounds way more fun than hermetics actually are.
No, I met one of those later, and he told me that was all insane bullshit. They were a lot more rational, and then they tried to describe some Eye of Newt bullshit and wanted me to drink
no.
something made in a cauldron out of
Oh, no.
God knows what.
I sneak over to Claire. I'm looking through my notes trying to remember what the name of the hermetic connected to my family is.
That's
Starts with a B. Braxton. You didn't introduce him to Braxton, did you?
Oh no, Braxton's got his feet on the ground and his head in his ass. I took him to some fellas. They're called archmages. They can't exist on the Tolarian anymore.
Oh.
What standard operating procedure once we got him off of his Marauder trip is to give him a crash course. And since we already had them in the Horizon realms, I figured I'd take him to meet some bigwigs.
Damn, I'm jealous.
That's kind So if you get good enough at magic, you get put in timeout?
Kinda, sorta. You know what Paradox is? The bad vibes police?
Yes.
You just have Stella like pull away the shit, maybe. You see the paradox scars.
Oh, honey.
I am still holding a paper towel up to my hopefully no longer bleeding nose.
Oh no, it was like you got
no,
suddenly punched in the face.
Wait. You have Stella going, oh wait, we did fight a hobgoblin, does that count?
Oh yeah, no, so eventually,
I don't wanna think about the
how
hobgoblin.
Fifi here was tripping out so hard he was shoving Paradox onto other people? Please not, Fifi.
Yeah, knock two of us out.
Beefy.
Okay, Mr. Lex. So
That's worse.
eventually you can get so, like, you can extend your age, right? I might not look it, but I'm about 105.
Damn, Clay, you look good for 105.
Thanks, it's the essential oil. So
Yana makes eyes at Eleanor.
I was just like, she
Like-
makes a face. She makes a face.
so eventually
This is no weirder than Chun's food
that-
thing.
She points at you, Eleanor. That reaction, the incredulity of your existence becomes so great that it strains the fermenting of reality, and Paradox kind of becomes a constant pain, and the torment of reality rejecting your continued existence gets too great for you to continue existing in the Telarium.
So you just
Surviving.
go somewhere else?
Well, typically by then you've been around long enough that you've learned how to construct a shard realm and the upper gauntlet, and you can, through that umbral shard realm, create a space that is your pocket personal reality that conforms to your consensus.
So a wizard tower. Oh
That
god,
is
it's a
one of
multi-dimensional
them, yeah.
wizard tower.
There are
that
some
sounds
in the
awesome.
Near Umbra, and some powerful beings can create temporary jaunts. But eventually, unless you just want to die, you gotta just stay up there.
Are there not like universal realms, or do you really always have to make your own?
Oh no, there's a few like neutral grounds where the consensus just kinda doesn't happen. And there's also places like the upper umbras and the conceptual realms of dream and thought, but those are antithetical to human life in general.
Damn.
How weird do mages get?
Weird.
I think we
Just be
invented
kicked out of reality.
So it sometimes gets serious. But just generally, someone being aware that you're, like, too old to possibly exist starts to buckle against the spells you've worked to extend your existence, and that can start making it hurt pretty bad.
I can't believe
Hold
that the
up.
universe has hostile architecture.
Wait a minute, what the fuck happens to the vampires then? Why are they fine?
Oh.
They've got like a weird micro consensus. It's like how werewolves can do werewolf stuff and sorcery exists. It's like a
bullshit.
cheat code.
It's because they're not human. Think about it. They reject the humanity, which means that they don't have to be held to human rules.
Something like
That fucking sucks. So I get absolutely paradoxy shit for throwing a very large fireball. And these guys can just, I don't know, hulk out and it's perfectly fine.
To be fair, you don't see them doing that stuff too often, and you don't really see the vampires doing fireballs.
Oh,
I
no,
got
they do
mistaken
that.
for one. Yeah, that one called me a Tremere. I was very offended.
So that's
I got
another
called
case
something.
of
I
the-
got called a La Sombra.
So the
I know,
Tremere
right?
thing, that's actually a funny bit of history.
That was in the book that the Hermetic gave me.
Yeah, they were a bunch of hermetics who were getting too old and too paradoxed out, so they tried to backdoor a solution by piggybacking on vampirism. It didn't work out too good for them.
It doesn't sound like it. Stella's just kind of sulky right now. For all this cool shit that she'd want to go for. Like, nope. Nope.
I mean, after this is all over, you can always leave Wolf Boy behind to go walk in the realms, but I don't think he'll
I can
come
take a
with you.
vacation. I can take a vacation. It's fine. I'm not leaving him here. I worked very hard to get that ass. Thank you very much.
Speaking of, not the ass, but the traveling. Claire, you've never gone to the Shadowlands, have you?
As you turn your attention back to Claire, she's gone.
Ah!
Oh, shit.
Huh? Oh.
She's still in the building.
If you look out to your front hallway, she's just walked out the front door, wandering out into the street.
That's Claire for you. She's on another level.
Well, the question now is, and looks to Felix, what do we do with you?
Sorry, what?
Where
What
do
do we
you
do
want to
with you?
go?
I was just gonna.
You gotta
try
go
to-
back to school.
I was just gonna try to figure that out and vibe. So here's the weird thing that I've learned. Science is really just magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, hold on. We do need to warn them about something. Did they tell you about, I'm assuming you know about the paradox and all that jazz now.
Oh yeah, no, I've been briefed on that.
Okay. Bigger problem. We've got Inquisition motherfuckers running around, so try not to look too magic-y.
He raises an eyebrow like the Monty Python bit.
No, more
No.
like guns and SWAT teams.
Yeah, the kill the vampires, the werewolves, the mages, and all that jazz kind of thing. So try not to be very apparent, just in case.
Okay, look, so after having a lot of discussions about my personal worldviews on how reality works, I've come to the conclusion that I am technically a virtual adept. Except not really, because I don't think that the world's a computer. I don't
We know one of
understand
those.
how all of this magic stuff works, but it is rational and it is repeatable. So I was just planning on studying that, seeing how my already existing notions line up and testing.
Well, as long as you don't make it too obvious, you've got to, well, be careful of the paradox, otherwise you end up with this, and she shows the scar again, and that shit hurts. And, well, the rest of the world isn't going to be that happy when you run around doing the magics. And there's other shit like vampires and werewolves to be careful of, so just be careful, I guess.
Cool.
For the most part, Felix, I just want to know where you want to go. Wherever you want to go in the city, I'll make sure you get there. And it's good to have you back. I
Thanks.
See you
think.
in one piece. And sign.
So about while I was on that crash out, sorry about that.
It's okay. You didn't ask to get messed up by a impossible energy drink that ended up giving you an awakening that turned everything into string. It's cool. You didn't really hurt
you didn't
anybody.
ask for that. We're okay. It's alright.
Discovering.
And we still have the bicycle that you made into string. It's an art installation now.
I turned
pretty
a
cool.
bicycle
Oh, yeah.
into string.
Yeah.
Oh, you turned everything into String Fury, buddy.
You
We
turned
did
half
have
a
to
block
buy
into
Chun a new
string.
bike.
Oh, wait, I got an idea. Extends her hands to Felix. Do you want to see what you did?
No.
I don't know if
No,
going through
I
the
really
trauma of
don't.
that again is a good idea, Stella, just because we've embraced the awful things that happened to us. I don't think everybody's ready for that
Well,
journey.
the offer's there if you did want to know.
You turned my house into string. I'm putting the nuke in the box.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nuke.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, champ.
Is that what the weird thing downstairs was?
No?
The skull? No, don't ignore the skull.
The skull?
That was the crypto, bro.
Crypto? What the fuck?
Technocrat, don't worry about it.
Before we send him through another crash out, can we maybe give him a moment to be able to naturalize to being back in this plane of existence, please?
Okay, so
I'm starting to feel like he
apparently you guys
should have known all these things after a year and a half.
They don't
Okay,
know
well,
what
I
we're
know
doing up there. The
vampires
moon
and-
doesn't care.
So, okay, hold on. I knew vampires and werewolves and fairies and other stuff existed. I didn't know that you were making basement nukes and killing people.
They tried to kill us, first of all.
I didn't kill him.
They were trying to ghoulify a bunch of teenagers. It was real gross and weird.
I don't know what
And then
a ghoul
sacrifice
is.
a bunch of people.
You know about vampires? They didn't tell you what a ghoul is? What kind of education are you getting in your magic dragon realm?
Mostly what other wizards are.
Oh.
At least you got that.
You might know
How
more
about
about that
this?
than us, actually.
We get you back to where you want to be, and when you want some more magic know-how of how shit is on planet Earth, you ask us.
Maybe me. Maybe you ask me.
Maybe you guys could
Yes.
give me a crash course on what the fuck is going on in town?
Which parts? The magic parts or the non-magic parts?
I mean, unless...
And what level of an
changed
accessory to a crime do you want to be?
Less accessory to a crime, I think, has a lot changed in the last 8 days, and...
Yeah.
Hardy Hearts is no longer the big company in town.
There was an explosion in a mansion up north, and then there was a building collapse that happened. So downtown's a little different right now.
Uh-huh.
And we've got the special forces of the FBI, or whatever the flying fuck they're calling themselves. the
Special
Inquisition.
affairs.
They're called
Those guys.
SAD for some reason.
Yeah,
They
special
all
affairs.
sad.
You say that you wonder why. We met him. He is exactly why.
Okay, that's fair.
We have those
You know what?
guys.
That is actually completely understandable.
They're masquerading as some sort of, tax and all that jazz, and investigating unknown things. They're actually the Inquisition. So if you get questioned for being missing, don't
Have a
reveal
good
any
cover
magic.
story. Maybe.
You got any family outside the country?
Or just elsewhere in the country who likes you enough to lie.
Or family you could pretend that you've cared about that live outside the country?
I was working on a thesis project and crashed out. That just happens. I had, I had a story made up for why I disappeared for a year and a half. It's been 8 days.
Yeah, you'll be fine then. So
You went to Mexico. You got any family in Mexico?
No.
Can you pretend you have any family in Mexico?
Let him have his cover story. It's been 8 days, Eleanor.
Does the name Felix Schmidt sound Mexican?
Maybe Argentinian.
I mean, does Barnes sound Korean? Fuck you.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Alrighty.
just be careful is the idea. And
Yeah,
you ask Kiana.
and maybe we don't over-explain to the guy who just got back from the moon.
Yeah. You had a crash out, you went on a trip, you may have done some drugs that are legal, and that's it.
Okay,
Question from the player: is marijuana legal in the South here specifically?
Not at this particular time, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember when it got federally decriminalized. What year it was.
Neither do
South
I.
Carolina? No, it's still illegal.
All right. Here's the quick. There's maybe been some clandestine things happening throughout the town that may have had to do with a cult and or vampires. Mostly the and more than the or. We're handling it. There's still issues happening that we are still handling, which is why there is the thing in the basement. Because there's some underground plots occurring that are not great right now, and we're not entirely sure our plan to solve it is going to go well. So knowing all of that, where would you like us to take you?
I was just
Because
gonna
if
go
it's out
back
of
to
town,
my
that's cool.
Apartment.
We can do that. We can get you to your apartment. Actually, we can probably get you to your apartment without you having to walk around if you would prefer to better cover your story and have nobody have seen you.
I don't think that's entirely necessary.
Well, it does mean that nobody's going to end up asking how you got out of your apartment without them seeing you leave it.
Or are you leaving my house when they've already been here to investigate?
Yeah, at the very least, we're gonna have to move you clandestinely a couple blocks away. This place is kind of under investigation.
Well, you did want to go to the university, right?
We could start you there.
I said I just wanted to go home, and then I was in your basement.
Yeah, let's...
that was a clear thing.
I say we can
How about
very
we
easily
get
get you
you-
to your house. I've been to your house.
Would you like us to drop you at the metro station so you can make your own way home, kind of adjust?
Sure. I'm kind of interested in the thing that's so terrible you need a nuke for it.
You don't
Oh,
want to
cool,
know,
I can
and you're not going to need to worry about it.
It's fine.
No.
don't worry.
I think he does have a right to worry about it if he's going to be staying in town.
All right, then we're going to the basement again.
Yep, come on to the basement.
Oh boy.
Listen, we're the kind of things that thing's going to try to eat first, so maybe...
I just don't think it's fair dropping the world-ending thing on this poor dude.
We're not going to... It'll make sense in a minute, and trust me, big, horrifying, outside of your control things are way easier to handle than the fact that, like, his personal life is probably falling apart, okay?
It's funny
Trust
you
me.
had a personal life.
My point
You
is
had at least, like, 4 jobs you've probably gotten fired from.
10, actually.
I saw the. I did in fact see
Jesus.
the basketball stadium firing.
Okay. The basement. Come on.
He follows you downstairs.
I'm gonna gently say to Stella, I'm also going to see if maybe he has any ideas from his time in the magic dragon realm on how we move this thing.
Oh, and she just grabs your hand for a second. Can I tell you something mentally?
Sure. Thanks for asking.
It's better to ask considering last time.
Yeah.
I need to do a roll for you, Jim.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, you can mentally communicate with that.
It's like, okay, so I did my talkie with my wolf. They're now camping out the outside of the museum, just in case shit goes really very fucking south. So backup, but not quite backup. I still like them not to be a part of it.
Do you have a way to get them out of there really, really quickly? Because the current plan, if Plan A doesn't work, is we're going to blow up the Historical Society.
So I told them about that, since they, and by get it out. of town.
Everybody knows we have a bomb.
No, not that much. I have discovered that you just get this horribly embarrassed feeling in Stella's mind. It's, I can't keep secrets from that man. It's a problem.
Oh my god.
So they're camping out what, a bodega? I think it is what he said.
Okay, well, hopefully it'll be far enough that they can get the fuck out before we have to set off the bomb. Cool.
I did tell him an entire block radius away from the damn thing, just in case. So hopefully he listened.
You
We
need
might want to check
everyone
with
real
Stella that it's
fast.
going to be a block. Huh.
I need everyone to real fast give me a dexterity athletics as you're going down the stairs.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Why? Why is
does
it
agile
probably
counts?
my
Agile
fault?
counts.
Oh god.
Oh, do
Does
I have
nimble
anything?
count?
Nimble counts.
Okay, you want dexterity what?
Dexterity athletics.
I have 4 successes.
Oh, I'm fucked. Oh well. 1.
Mixed bag.
Okay.
2 successes.
2 successes is enough. I'll roll for Felix real fast. He succeeded, actually. Okay, cool.
Oh, it's the goop, isn't it?
Fucking goop.
My tutor's been down here cleaning the whole time.
As you're heading down the stairs, you feel the earth rumble. As for 2 seconds, there is a sudden earthquake that physically shakes the ground and rattles everything not nailed down in your home.
What in the sweet fuck?
They're getting closer together. Great.
I don't like that. I don't know, did that technocrat or that motherfucker actually reinforce that shit?
it would take some time. He only just got the jugs.
He only left like 3 hours ago.
Can I activate Prime and Spirit Sight since we're down here?
You may.
Never mind. That's a botch.
What was the
One
highest sphere?
moment.
1?
2.
2. Okay,
Two.
well, that is going to be 3 points of paradox.
3?
Yeah. Highest sphere plus 1.
1 plus,
botch.
yeah.
Oh, 1 second. I owe you Paradox.
I'm gonna do
This is gonna be god awful. I'm still holding your hand.
2 successes.
I'm still holding your fucking hand.
Stella, you don't get any major paradox backlash effects, but you do take 2 points of bashing damage as you feel your body surge with the lash of reality, telling you to stop doing that.
He goes, why? I'll do it again.
Nah, I'll do it. You don't need to do it.
And then again, 1 success.
I'm still holding your hand.
I was gonna say I'm gonna cast something a little bit different. The image thing that I did previously at the werewolves, I'm gonna use basically Prime Sight, and then I'm gonna use Forces to basically make all of the magic and stuff that I see just glow.
Oh.
For everyone. This would technically also include my entire basement that is wound tight with her equivalent
shit,
of
are we
magic
getting
circles.
flashbang?
Oh, I was gonna say all of the invisible ink's gonna brighten up.
Yeah, this isn't gonna this is gonna be like
It's not
flashbang.
quite a
This is just gonna be
flashbang.
like a soft white light.
Yeah, I'm just imagining it's like putting like it all starts to glow up like runes.
I was gonna say it probably looked like a black light effect. But
Yes, this would probably be
you will describe how it looks because this is your spell.
More Sunni.
yeah. This is gonna be like Prime 1 Forces 3. Is that what we used before?
I believe so.
Alright, so that's difficulty
To
7.
bend light into holograms.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good roll. That's 2 10s and a 7.
Well,
And then
You
2 3s.
create-
Huh.
you create your hard light projections. You can now show everyone in this room all of the magic that is not immediately blatantly obvious, like the slowly humming, vibrating ball of.
Oh god, I forgot the nuke.
And that's the end of the campaign, everybody.
It doesn't explode. That would be a flashbang. That would be a flashbang.
Well, in this case, I believe it's just like a weird series of sigils and signs wrapping around this.
It's like
this
a golden
ball of
sphere
energy.
of like musical notes and
Yeah.
shit just kind of swirling. It looks more like one of the spheres from like Pokemon 2000.
I was gonna say like the Marvel movie Doctor Strange things, but instead of mandalas, it's musical notes.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a good example too.
Yeah. You also see the outlines of the musical notes and movements used to create the barriers around the building, as well as the hole in the wall. And Stella, you specifically see the ghost of Amanda Hawthorne standing on the other side of the hole in the wall, looking at the casket. The casket itself has a series of at this point, debunked pseudoscientific mathematical formulae and, like, science with 3 exclamation points, fused with hints and bits and pieces of ancient Egyptian iconography leading up to it. As you see, there are still 3 strands of light moving into it and keeping it sealed, but the casket
it
has
doesn't
shifted
sound.
slightly.
Oh, that shit's moved. That's bad.
Yep, that's the problem. Right there. That's the issue.
You have a wormhole in your basement, and there are earthquakes
No,
now?
not that. Not that. Do you see that casket, buddy? That one right there?
It's more like a sarcophagus.
Do you see that sarcophagus right there?
It's
Yeah.
specifically a sarcophagus because there's a mummy in it.
Yeah, a 100-year-old mummy that would like to turn us all into paste. That's what's causing it. Evil motherfucker.
So no one upstairs
It's-
mentioned anything about mummies.
Yeah, that's because most
Really?
of them, I think, don't really know they exist, at least from everybody I've talked to. Nobody seemed to realize they were a real thing because it takes a lot to make one, and most of the mage types have lost the ability to do so. But this one wants to be a god.
He was a mage originally.
And he's been trapped in there for a while, and he's starting to get out.
Amanda turns over at you lot and says, "Can any of you see me at the moment? Wave if you can see me."
Waves at her.
Waves.
I think I
Is
can
she
see
visible through
spirit.
Prime, or is it
Not
there?
through
I
Prime,
can't
you
see
need
her.
Spirit in there.
Okay, so then I can't. I
Yeah.
did not make her with the light structures. Got it.
Yeah.
I can see her because I got. The
I've had spirit
side
up, and I have it up for all day, so.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
Ah, excellent.
So I
Please
wave.
inform those who cannot see me that his stirring is intensifying. I believe you might have felt it.
Yeah, it happened earlier too. Amanda would like you all to know that he's waking up.
He's getting
Stirring
worse.
is getting more intense.
Well,
It
that
happened
seems-
earlier too when I was over with Dea. We could feel the earthquake.
Hey, by the way, anyone who can see with Prime Vision right now, who is everyone, you're allowed to roll me a intelligence esoterica.
And esoterica. I actually have that now.
I don't have esoterica.
I've got 3 esoterica, and
Ooh.
so
Oh, I still rolled pretty good. I did get a 10 on 10 out of 7. Is it difficulty
that's not
7
too
for me
bad.
because I don't have esoterica?
Yes.
Ugh,
Oh,
I
that
got
is
one
the weirdest
success.
success.
roll.
That is
God
the
damn,
weirdest
it's
roll.
Hello.
Hold on, I'm gonna re-roll one of those ones. Just because I
Guess
don't like
that's-
that weird roll.
that's-
It's bad vibes.
That's crazy. Fucking.
There we go.
That's much
4
better.
successes
Does
turned to
quick
1.
learner count?
No. And neither does
No,
Akashic
but-
Esoterica. This is not Akashic.
No. I have 3 points of regular esoterica now.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got 3 points. After the last esoterica thing went really bad, I utilized all of those all that freaking XP I had.
Oh no, Anna, no. Akashic is just a specialization of Esoterica.
Oh no, I have that on my martial arts.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, that's on
Right.
my martial arts.
Cool.
Yeah, no worries.
Specificity of skills in a World of Darkness system can get weird.
It's weird, but yeah, no, I'm not trying to use that because that's only on my martial arts. I don't have enough to have an esoterica specialization yet.
So, here's the thing. When a spell is cast, they often leave behind resonances, which are residue traces of the paradigm and the type of magic used in casting a spell. There's been use of forces here very recently. But in addition to that, oh boy, has Travis Reed been using entropic magic.
Yeah.
So,
He can use magic. I thought he didn't have an
somehow
avatar.
the weakening of the barriers keeping him locked up has allowed him to slip loose some tentacle of mystical force. And they have activated an entropic effect.
Oh no.
Did anyone get
no, okay.
more than 4 successes on that?
I did. I got 4. Only
You got
4.
And 1, 2. Oh, wait, that's.
Wait, no, I'm an
5.
idiot. Why am I saying that? I only got 2.
Okay,
I don't
then
have a
you-
specialty. I don't have a specialty.
Ah,
So I only got 3.
Yeah, I have 3.
I got 2. I don't count.
Sadly, no intelligence specialty.
My intelligence specialty didn't pop, or I would have gotten it on that reroll.
Yeah. So,
Stella does.
you're
Sorry.
not able to tell what kind of spell was cast, but it was entropic in nature.
That's not good.
Can I pull it apart?
Spell? No.
Damn it.
It was a
It's already been
one-time.
cast.
Gotcha. It's not a continuous effect or anything.
Oh,
However,
seems like.
I will point out one thing. This motherfucker used true magic.
Yeah, that's my fucking question. I was like, I thought he didn't
Okay.
have an avatar.
Yeah. That's the exact thing we've been worrying about.
I'm starting
Awesome.
to wonder if we need to just do plan B here.
No. We've got a little bit of time still.
I feel like we don't have that much time left.
We've
I feel like we're
got
cutting
time.
this a little close.
I know that's why I was saying we had plans this evening, because if we can figure this out tonight, we can take him down tomorrow. I just need a chance to make sure I can get into the Shadowlands and you and I can figure out how to keep ourselves in sync. I was going to do that before Claire showed up. Now I may need to get a hold of Claire just to make sure that we have backup.
Question.
Anyway, Felix, hi. As you've seen, Goddesses are like a really bad time. So he's trying to get out, and if he gets out, he may destroy everything that's been forever. At least around here.
Huh. That's fucked. Wolf, you have
Yeah,
things.
it's
Yes, it was actually directed at Eleanor. Eleanor, can you track that magic?
Probably. Can I track it, GM? She's tracked magic before.
You don't. Okay. Actually, yes,
She
you
has.
can try.
Would you like me to try using a regular skill roll first, or would you like me to use,
You can give me a perception awareness.
All right, I'm assuming magic counts.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes.
I need to
Thank you,
willpower this one
specialty
too.
in magic awareness. Difficulty.
Difficulty. This spell happened a little bit ago, so I'm gonna say 7.
3 successes.
3 successes. So you can see the magic went up and out, and then sort of dissipated. It was going in a very specific direction, and then it just sort of stopped and hung midair and stopped. There should have been a more intense trail of this entropic force moving. But then you turn your head to try and see if it happened to come in any other direction, or you just start looking around the room for any other reason, and you see the spot where Felix and Claire appeared, and you see the trace continuing. The spell was cast on Felix.
Oh,
oh no.
An entropic
She
effect
turns
cast
and
on
like follows the trail in the process, and then just stares directly at him.
He looks at you, looking at him. Is there something on my face?
how are you feeling, bud?
How does he look with my spirit vision up? Like the colors?
Perfectly fine. I'm not gonna look up the tables in Vampire the Masquerade right now, but he looks
Yeah, you're fine.
confused in terms of shades
like
of
orange
green.
colors.
Oh yeah, he's got like the orange. Okay. He looks fine. Why were we staring at Felix?
He did something.
Who did some? He points at the sarcophagus. He
Yes,
did some. 2 points at Felix.
something. And she's like looking him up and down, like leaning around the back. Does she see anything with her prime side up?
When it happened,
Aside from it just like ending on him, there's like seemingly nothing.
it seems like something was cast on him entropically, but you don't see anything wrong with his spirit or any sort of lingering effects happening.
I did think it was weird that Claire's magic messed up. I kind of thought it was because of the points at the wall. But maybe he did it?
Got them here on purpose?
So, guys, I know I went to Special Wizards summer camp on the moon, but can we catch me up on this?
We are trying to kill him. He just used some kind of death magic on
you.
Mad.
Yeah.
And if I had to make the
It's
wildest
entropy.
most part that I would
Entropy.
hate, yes, I'm calling it death magic because I'm being more specific than just saying entropy.
Yeah. I mean, it is also what everybody who does entropy is involved in.
It's okay. She doesn't know any entropy.
Okay, well, actually, hold on.
No, the people that you know who use it.
Yeah.
Felix will raise his hand a little bit. Okay, hold on. Actually, so, funny thing is, entropy isn't death magic, it's probability manipulation.
I'm sure it is, but that's not the point I'm getting at.
Okay.
He did something to you with death magic. Worst case scenario, and this is just me spitballing, he's gonna try to resurrect in you if we destroy his original body.
Oh!
Oh, jeez.
What?
What?
How do we get there?
I'm literally spitballing. It is based off of nothing.
I mean, he needs an avatar. I thought maybe he was going after that, but Felix wouldn't have an avatar.
No,
Felix has
Felix
an avatar.
would.
What are you talking about?
Felix, can you still see your avatar?
I can't... I mean, he doesn't really show up often.
What do you have as an avatar, just out of curiosity?
This isn't the time to start talking about our cutie marks. Okay?
Well, we need to know if it's still around at very least.
It's still there. He'd know if it's not there. You know when it's not there.
I would figure if he was tying something to you, it would be visible. And she's still doing like the look around and like staring at stuff that only she can see right now. But that was just the worst idea. I'm assuming at this point, again, because of proximity, he probably already knows we're going to try to destroy his original body.
We're trying to destroy more than his original body, to be fair.
True, but if he decides to start making backup plans.
All right, Felix, I'm gonna give it to you real fast and real straight, because apparently you got mixed up in all this shit anyway. We are trying to figure out a way. He is trapped in two realities, okay? He's got part of him here. Did they teach you about the realms? You had to have learned about the realms, right?
Oh, no, I've done
Umber.
No, I've done a fair bit of gauntlet traversal. He's in the lower Umbra, colloquially known as the Shadowlands?
Part of him is in the lower Umbra, in the Shadowlands, and his physical form is here, exactly as you see it now.
Hold on, though. He's dead.
Not really.
How can he do magic if he's dead?
That's the fun part about mummies. They can do what they like to call true magic. Big M, little K. Where you don't need an avatar or any of that crap, and you don't get hit with paradox, and you can just do whatever the hell you want and become a god. We weren't kidding about the god part.
Oh, that's fucky. Oh, no. Oh.
And he's an old, weird, white racist who hates women and kind of everybody that isn't exactly like him, and had a cult of ghouls and vampires running his shit. So we need to get rid of him. We're lucky enough that we have a soul forge really nearby, and we're trying to figure out how to get physical him and not so physical him there at the same time. And as you can see by the earthquakes and the whatever he just did to you, we need to do it like right now. Sooner better.
I can try to help with dimension with thinning the gauntlet so you guys can try to get in the Umbras. But I think this is beyond my pay grade, guys.
You don't have to get involved. If anything, I'm saying go to your apartment, maybe leave town. I don't think his abilities will stretch very far, and I think after he comes out, there's going to be some people from where you just came from that are going to want some words, or at the very least, the technocracy is going to want to get involved. So, I don't know. Stay and fight or save yourself. It's your choice. It's your life.
I'm going to roll field. So, in Mage, we don't have a conscious
willpower.
We don't have to roll for if we manage to, if our morale breaks.
I don't know that. Okay, well, I went from 2 1s to 2 10s, so you can see in Felix's eyes he wants to run and get the fuck out of here, but then he just swallows hard. I don't know what I can do to help, but that's bad. And I kind of owe you guys.
I mean,
Well,
that's fair.
let's start here first. Did Claire give a way for you to talk to her?
You think she did?
Cool.
She said to
Can
call
you
out
get
to
a-
the universe, and then she'd show up if I was ever in great danger.
Oh, well, that's actually more convenient because if things go bad, she's kind of one of my backup plans. Otherwise, I just learned how to enter the Shadowlands a couple hours ago. So if you have anything that can help me figure out how to do that, but faster, I'd
You
appreciate
can
it.
just take both me's.
That's the backup plan if I can't make what I'm thinking work. We'll take one of you, and we will co-locate that way.
Could also move the museum literally to the foundry.
I would like to not do that because it kind of seems like the Paradox cops are going to be really mad if we do that.
Well, hold on. You guys have a co-located wormhole here. Couldn't you put one just floating in midair directly next to this Soul Forge thing?
That's what I was just saying.
Part of my other plan too. I just don't know. The issue is figuring out how to get there in the Shadowlands. The distance is a little different. Do you know how many of those you can have up at once, Eleanor? Because we would need 2.
Depends on how much power I have. And she turns and looks at the
vat.
drum.
Just got this.
And I can probably make it happen.
Okay. Because my whole plan, which thankfully all of you have come to the same conclusion I did, which means it's not that stupid, was to have it that we figure out a way to either bamf the way that we normally do, both of you to the same plot at the same time, or we create the dual wormholes. So we can move them all at the same time, and then we use the little jar thing to trap his soul in the jar. And then we hand the jar over, they turn him into a brick, we listen to his horrifying screams, everybody wins.
Question. He is raising his hand.
Yeah. Yes, Felix.
So how are you going to get his soul into this soul forge? If he's alive, his soul will be in his body.
His soul's technically in the Shadowlands, his body is what's here. So there's a second casket there that only has a soul in it, and I'm gonna grab it and throw it in a soul jar.
So you're gonna wrestle
So why can't we bring one of the soul forgers to the sarcophagus in the Shadowlands?
Because the soul forge is where he has to go. It's not about them, it's about the forge itself.
Okay,
Gotcha.
His hand is still raised.
Question.
You go ahead first.
Yes, Felix?
No, I've already asked one. Please, you.
Okay, question from the player because I've asked several times now. I don't know if my mic's cutting in or out.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. I'm
I
sorry.
think we just talked over you. Sorry.
Yeah, I probably need to put my volume louder.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I want to cast something on Felix.
Huh?
Oh.
So, you remember that inspecting someone's health spell?
Yes.
I want to do that, but I also want to do that connection to his soul, his body and soul. See what's on it, considering my own experience of shit being on my soul.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I don't have a road for this, but I.
It means you'll be taking one more to the difficulty, so it'll be difficulty 7 instead of. Actually, no. It's you're only using 1 in your in any highest sphere, right?
At max, it would be 2, but it's inspecting something, so it's not really a sight.
So
one,
that'll
probably.
only one body, one mind, one spirit tops.
Yeah.
So it's going to go from coincidental 5 to 6 because you're quick casting.
So I'd like to take a little bit of time on it while they're all saying this, just to inspect if there's some lingering on his soul or his body, considering its entropy. Holy shit! I think I'm okay.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Yep. Just adjusting, putting on her reading glasses for one unknown reason.
So, staring into Felix's both spirit and body, he's a totally normal human being. Nothing has happened to him. There's no lingering effects. He's not dying. He's not got a death hex upon him. He's just a guy. His kidneys have been beaten up more than they should be for a guy who's probably like 25. But you know how much energy drinks he was drinking.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it was just to drag him here.
If you're still holding my hand, by the way, you're probably seeing all of this and getting the full
Yeah.
process of inspecting it. So
Did you let go of my hand at any point?
I didn't say I did, so I'm probably just holding your hand.
I'm so used to holding Eleanor's hand at this point, I would not think to take my hand back.
Okay, yeah, so
So-
you get the info I've just gotten, so
Sweet.
probably closer to changing the probability of them landing in the basement, because
Exactly,
according to
what I
me,
said.
she
Just-
looks at
just-
Eleanor.
Shoving him here so that it would be inconvenient to us.
Eleanor, people can't just get in here without your permission, right?
No.
Through entropy, all things are possible, literally.
Apparently.
So just
yeah.
intruder into...
Fun fact about string theory: it posits that anything can that on an infinite possibility scale, anything can happen, and it's up to us to make it just kind of happen. We're pulling on the strings, you see.
So I'm with Fiona on the... He probably just made you misjump to the wrong area to cause crap.
Oh.
Yeah, just to make our lives a little more difficult, maybe hope that you'd accidentally set the bomb off or something. Or
You
just be an
look fine.
asshole, because he kind of seems like an asshole.
I mean, that's fair. You look fine. I looked at your soul and everything, and nothing seems to be lingering on it or sitting on it, so that's good.
Oh, that's yeah. Anyone in here anyone in here is allowed to give me a its awareness. Magic specializations do count.
All right,
Eleanor,
let's
save
do
us. Not me.
this.
Not me. I'm
Difficulty?
busy.
Difficulty 6.
That's gonna be my 6.
I don't get
Holy
shit.
That's nuts.
What'd you get?
3 1s.
Not another one.
It's okay, there's 2 10s.
I was
That's
gonna
the
say,
worst
like, are you
successes.
doing the same thing that I'm going through, where it's just like 110, 110, 110?
So that would have been 6 successes,
0.
but 10s are protected, right?
Yes, 10s are protected.
Okay, so that's 4. That's 4. That's 4 successes still.
Cool. So, Eleanor. Everyone else is a little distracted by everything that's going on. That same spell leaks out of the sarcophagus.
I'd like to rip it.
Like to try to counter that spell?
Yes.
Okay, I forget exactly how counter magic works.
Prime.
Prime? Yeah, just roll your Arte, see if you can counter it. I'm gonna roll now to see how many successes he got on casting it. It's gonna do 10, no, I'm not.
Okay, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Depending on what the difficulty is.
He's using a very powerful entropy effect. So... Or this is vulgar. Difficulty 9.
Is mine vulgar or is his vulgar?
If what I remember about counter magic is the case, you're effectively trying to roll the spell while they're rolling it, and then your successes subtract from theirs.
Gotcha. What'd you say the difficulty was? Sorry?
It's gonna be 9.
Oof. 1 success. It would have
I'm
been
gonna
3 if
tell
it was
you
like
what he
7.
rolled. He rolled 1 1, 1 9, and 3 10s.
What the fuck? Are you rolling on fucking
I'm
roll 20?
rolling
Roll
physical
20 is
dice.
doing its usual bullshit.
I am rolling physical dice. I could take a picture of them, but I already moved them around.
Nah,
to,
you're
like,
good.
You know. So,
I was just making sure because we were over here. We always make the joke that roll 20 is always like roll bad, roll bad, roll bad. Somebody rolls good. Nobody wants to roll after them.
So you see that happening, Eleanor.
I knew I should have used willpower.
Of entropic energy shoots out into the ether.
Ether as in like straight up, or
just into open air. If
Okay.
you want a direction, it's heading east.
I don't like that sound.
east of the house would be the boardwalk.
And Europe.
The entirety of Europe, yes.
Yes.
Considering what I've been told.
And what I'm guessing, just this is her instinct. Would you like me to roll for an instinct of what she's thinking to give me the right answer? Or
You can
because
just
I'm
say.
thinking he's going after Willard.
I also
Oh.
think he's going after Willard. Yeah.
Say that again, DM.
You're entitled to think that.
Okay.
So
Can we call him?
He's
you can do-
what's the word? Mingling's not the word. Manipulating?
Just
Interfering.
working on stuff. Yeah.
Again, she turns her eyes straight to the little floating gold ball.
Can we try and? Oh no,
That's-
you've got that anti-magic idea, right?
Idea.
Could you, when you cast it to know when someone's casting magic, could you have a counter on the sarcophagus of magic coming out of it to hinder it?
That wouldn't be too hard.
Hey, Wolf,
You can do that pretty easily.
Yes.
getting a phone call?
Oh no, I hate my gut feeling. I answer the phone. Who is it, first of all?
It's your dad.
Oh, I hate my gut feeling. Hello?
Hello, darling. I'm just letting you know that a bit of a mix-up's happened, and I'm at the airport.
What?
Yes, it seems that my flight got pushed up by a couple of days, and the hotel's cancelled on me. I should be home. It's going to be a bit of a red-eye, but maybe tomorrow night? Depends on when I can get on plane.
Eleanor's panic button is screaming. What do you mean you're going to be home tomorrow night? You were not supposed to be home tomorrow night. Looks at the casket.
Oh, well, no. See, this odd thing happened this morning. All of the hotels seem to have double booked. And, well, I didn't want to be a bother or anything, so I arranged to come back home. Besides, that whole thing at the factory, I need to get a few things in order. It seems a bad time to go on vacation when your place of employment has gone up in flames.
No, Dad. No. You are going to stay over there. Very
Darling,
important
I
shit
don't
is
have a
happening. You are
hotel
staying over
and I've
there.
already gone through airport security.
You had an entire continent.
Dad, you could have gone so many places. There was many
everyone
options.
here.
The panic is real. Oh, send me a time for when you're here. We are talking about this when you get home.
Well, see, darling, it's a little wishy-washy. Last-minute things.
I've noticed. She's shaking, by the way, for Yana, by the way. She's shaking. Let me know about the time. And I'll come pick you up.
I'll call you when I manage to get the tickets sorted. The airport,
Thank
they
you.
have been... The lady behind the desk, they're trying to sort something out for me.
Thanks, Dad. Let me know about it. I'll see what I can do here.
Oh, by the way, darling,
Hmm?
I hate to spoil the surprise, but I've gotten your favorite cheese. A little cheeseria. I don't know what they call them, and you'd think I would have asked, but they asked me quite vehemently and politely to stop trying to speak French. Favorite. Fresh. I mean, I suppose it's not fresh since it's aged, but
Yeah. Thank you, Dad. Oh, that's very sweet of you. She's still shaking, by the way.
Everything all right, darling?
I was gonna say, halfway through this, Tuanor has already started reaching for the gold ball.
No, I'm like, I'm gonna step in the way. I'm gonna let go of Eleanor. I'm gonna let go of Stella and step in the way.
You want to try to stop Eleanor from getting to the ball that she made?
No, I'm just gonna be the thing in the way. You will have to get me out of the way.
She reaches over your shoulder.
Not fair just because you're taller than me. Slaps your hand. Like, stop that.
Stella finishes up the call with her dad and just like shakily puts the phone away. Okay, so I know what happened.
We can't blow up all of our problems, okay? Just because
I'm
he's
feeling like Eleanor's right.
No.
He's cast 2 different spells to pull 2 different people.
Then
back into
stop
our
him
lives.
from casting. We can stop him from. There is no. Listen.
You know what? Fine. I have an idea. She's gonna step through the co-located wall.
Can we let me talk for half a second? God damn it, Eleanor! And she walks back.
I'm right here.
follows
She
you.
one Anor speaks up, like right next to you.
One Anor, I can't talk to you when 2 Anor is off doing something.
Stella just goes and sits on like a chair or something for a second because she's still shaking.
Felix, you're coming too.
Okay.
Grabs his like collar and drags him with.
You don't
As
need
soon
to.
as Tuanor steps through, she is basically, because one of the things that she did while she was down here, when like the Fluffinor was down here, is she etched out the boundary of the basement previously with the magical circle. She is going to reactivate that and essentially make a different version of her anti-magic zone that basically enforces consensus.
Uh-huh. So you're trying to create a consensus-reinforcing bubble around the casket.
You can turn that back off, right?
We'll see.
Because that does kind of seem like something that's going to make what we're doing later maybe a little harder.
I will say, the weakest thread suddenly starts growing brighter.
Oh, thank God.
Well, it seems like some things are working.
Yeah, it seems like maybe our friend got to where he was supposed to be.
But also, yes, I can turn off anything I make, no problem.
Okay, good, because I would hate to make this any harder than it's already going to be. Listen, if we have to use the bomb, we can, but the bad news is, and I didn't want to say this in front of Stella, we are currently taking the advice of a traveling china shop over every person I know who has gone in the Shadowlands. Only he really seemed to think the bomb was gonna work. That's why it's plan B.
Okay.
Trust me, if I believed that there was a guarantee that the bomb would explode him, I'd rather just lose a historical society and not currently be risking that thing getting out of there. But everyone I have talked to who has dealt with the Shadowlands and dealt with this kind of stuff says that there's a chance it doesn't work.
Hold on. You've been to Mr. Li Shen's?
Who?
Said a traveling magic Chinese food
You
shop?
too?
Yes.
Was he on the moon?
It's an Akashic Archmage. It's a Horizon realm.
He's an archmage? Maybe he's
Yeah,
right
but
about the bomb.
I was gonna say, you told me before that his shop always shows up everywhere. He definitely wasn't a
Oh
normal
yeah,
person.
I figured it was one of those shard things, but there's a difference between a shard and like an
What about the
archmage.
bomb? Who was right about what bomb?
Don't
Just
worry
kind of stop
about
shaking now. No, I want to know.
It's and odds and averages. It's, you know, what I do. I've talked to a bunch of people and not everybody thinks the bomb is the best way to do this. That's why the bomb is
That
plan
tracks.
B.
Well, it's like we
I
have
think it's also
werewolves
the fact
thinking
that
they
the
can just
concept of a
shred
new-
him.
Sorry.
It's like the werewolves thinking they can just shred him. I don't
Yeah,
think they
that's
understand the problem.
that's not gonna work.
Exactly. But yeah, that tracks. Everyone's got different ideas of it.
This is more that I'm dealing with Master Shen, who is an Akashic mage, who deals with, you know, the kind of stuff my dad does, and I have people who actually deal with the dead all the time. My people who deal with the dead all the time are not entirely sure we can. They think the best option may be to explode the bomb in the Shadowlands.
What if we had two?
No. I need you to understand this isn't an issue of how many bombs we have. I don't know if you guys were around for the little conversation about the fifth maelstrom and the nuclear tornado. It hasn't recovered from that. It won't cause another one. It's gonna cause ripples. It's gonna cause big ones that are probably gonna mesh with what's left of the nuclear explosion Solnado avatar storm. It's really a problem down there.
Solving one problem now and causing like 5 later.
Yeah, which is exactly what my parents did. So we're trying to make sure that nobody else has to clean up our messes at least as much as the previous generations have left it to us. I at least want to try and just move this thing. If it doesn't work, we'll blow him up in here. We'll blow up his soul before it can get back to his body in the physical realm, and we'll hope for the best. But if we can just move this thing and get it into the brick, at least then we'll not have created any bigger messes than we already have.
Well, there was the theory that if we blow him up as well, he's just going to use the nodes to resurrect his ass.
Well, he can't do that. If the nuclear bomb literally obliterates his soul to smithereens, he won't have anything then. He'll just be a body that may not decay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But my dad's on his way back for tomorrow, so I'm a little bit shaky.
He's bringing all of our loved ones here. I wouldn't be surprised if I got a call from my dad saying he has to come in town for the next week, because this guy's a dick.
Don't say that.
I'm saying it because it'll make it harder for him to do it.
Gotta hope
That's
so.
how entropy works. Oh, that's more how the consensus works. The more that you say something is impossible, the harder it is to make it happen. Not that he cares.
Sure.
Just trying to use the consensus against it. It's worked when she was a ninja.
No,
Being a
Felix
ninja helps her get away with shit.
Felix said that out loud.
Yeah. That kind of works. It's worked every time I put on the ninja costume. People are way more willing to let me get away with shit when I have a ninja costume on.
Really?
Yeah, it works surprisingly well. I just convinced a little kid that the ape upstairs is a ninja because he wore a ninja costume and not that he's an ape.
They think I'm a witch, which I kind of like.
You are a witch. We're all technically witches.
Okay, decide what we need to do and what you need me to do.
Okay, well, the thing that I need to do, once more like gestures towards Felix, I was taught a way to get into the Shadowlands, but I was taken there. I didn't do it myself. I need to figure out how to do it myself and hopefully bring one of you, points at Eleanor, with me. That way we can use the connection between the two of you to be able to move things in time.
I can help with that?
That's what I was hoping. You catch on fast there, Felix.
I was going for my doctorate in particle physics, so I'm kind of smart.
Are you going through like the same thing I am with the whole, oh my god, I put all this time into learning things and none of it matters? Because that's been hitting me just in waves while this has been going on.
Well, it's more that it's some of my weird suspicions about the nature of reality and the math not adding up is making more sense.
Oh, so it ended up better on your end. I just realized that I spent like a bunch of time learning biomed when I could have just woo-woo magicked my way. I did 2 tests and got 100% guessing with entropy.
Oh, that's...
I've got to woo-woo magic this first.
I mean, on like a practical sense, though, some of the biomed might help you do stuff.
Yeah, like it helps you understand the system so that you can better move around them, which I totally get. But like studying was bullshit and I never needed to do it. I could have just researched and then guessed my way through the tests.
I mean, but I guess that increased your problem-solving abilities, which is helping you do... We're getting into academics instead of, like, killing a mummy?
I'm sorry, I haven't had any...
currently ignoring whatever y'all are doing and working on the fucking box.
That's what I figured. It's just nice to get to talk to somebody who's had to deal with the, I tried to go to college and then I found out magic was real.
No,
it's just comforting,
totally. The guy
I guess.
who made the most sense was the weird mystic Chinese man who told me that he was leaning into ancient stereotypes to make existing hurt less.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He's really great. I'm glad you got to meet him. I haven't gotten to take them there yet because, he shows up when he wants to.
I'm dying to
Food's
try
really
the
good,
braised
too.
pork.
It's so good.
Thanks.
Nothing
then
against
we should
Chun.
ask
She could
about an
probably
avatar.
Chun could probably get close to the same level, but we're talking a guy who's been around for probably thousands of years. Braised pork.
600.
600, really? I've never gotten an age out of him. Every time I do, he says, bring in your father. He shouldn't be asking age, and then he hits him. So I never got like an age out of him.
He might have been lying.
That's possible. How's the box going, Eleanor?
I know, Jim, how is the box going?
I don't know what spell are you casting?
Her anti-magic zone.
Okay, well let's do it.
She is using a willpower and a quint.
So it'll drop the difficulty by 1. Remind me what the highest sphere that was?
This one was actually. Let me just find the rote.
Time 4.
No, it's not that high because we used it before I got Prime 4. I only just got Prime 4.
Oh no, Prime 3.
Yeah, Prime 3. Correspondence 4. That's what it was.
There we go. Okay, so it'll be difficulty fast 7 with your quintessence spell.
Gotcha. That's with the quintessence spent?
Yeah, if
Okay.
you wanted to spend more, you can spend up to your avatar rating.
Yeah, I'm only going to spend the 1. Ooh. 3 successes counting the willpower.
3 successes counting the willpower. That'll last up to... Let me double check here. So currently that will get you 1 die of making it harder to cast spells for a day. Would you like to keep casting?
Yeah, she's going to keep going.
We need it to be more difficult.
Yeah, difficulty goes up to 8, or is it still 7?
You can spend another quintessence to keep it at 7, but it would go up to 8.
Yeah, I'll spend another one.
Make it super difficult for this dude to cast anything.
Ooh. 2 successes.
2 successes. You can increase the time frame up to the rest of the story, or add 2 more dice of difficulty to cast a spell. Or you can split the difference.
Can I do 1 and 1?
Yeah, so that'll make 2 dice for a week worth of difficulty thrown on top of casting magic.
Yeah, she'll do
Actually,
1
instead
more,
of
though.
dice, it would be increasing the difficulty of all spells by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, instead of reducing the number of dice that they're rolling?
Yeah, effectively you've pushed it up so they have a permanent plus, for a week.
A difficulty plus 2.
difficulty. Yeah. If it gets
Well,
past
good luck.
10, it's just not possible to cast the spell.
Yeah, I am going to do it 1 more round, and I am going to spend a willpower on it.
Okay.
Ooh! That's 4 successes with the
4
willpower.
successes. So I'm guessing you're going to want plus 6 for a week.
Yes.
So currently, unless you've got a bunch of factors working in your favor to reduce the difficulty of a spell, magic's impossible in the sphere around this coffin.
Amazing.
You'd need personalized tools, extended casting time, or quintessence to make even the most coincidental spell possible inside of that area. For a week. Because it's plus 6.
She knocks on the edge of the space where she put it, and nothing's getting through that bitch.
Thank God.
That's what I love to hear.
Stella is gonna walk off at this point and text Tina while everyone else is talking.
It was 30 minutes of her working, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. And Diana
Okay.
said she'd tell her what she needs when she figures it out, so Stella's just off to
Yeah,
do something.
I mostly need to figure out how to get across and bring one of the Eleanors with me. So we doing this here, or can we go back to the house before we try this
We can
nonsense?
go back. She's already on her way.
Stella?
I just need to text someone because they should also be working against this shit, but they're not.
Okay, well, you know where the wall is, or if you've got somewhere else to be, just text the group chat, okay?
I'm just down here. I'll be up there with you guys in a second.
Okay. And, hey, Stella?
Hmm?
Your dad's gonna be fine.
You better be, otherwise you might have another marauder on your ass.
I mean, yeah.
And I'm not gonna be as friendly as Felix was. You've seen what I do when I get angry.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Eleanor, can I swipe some quintessence from you before we get into this fight as well?
Sure, but I get first taste. And she's already heading for the barrel.
I'm gonna go back through and gesture Felix to follow.
He does.
Eleanor, do you have loose change somewhere?
Like coins?
Yeah, I need pennies.
There's a jar on the hall tree.
I knew you'd have pennies, thank you. Did you hear that they're gonna stop minting these?
They should. It costs more to make them than they're worth.
Yeah, but I need them for magic. It's gonna be really inconvenient trying to change this out for dimes.
I mean, you could just make pennies with magic?
I guess, but again, I think that the longer we go without them being in, doesn't the consensus make it harder to make pennies?
Not necessarily, because it'd be weirder for you to, like, pull a penny out of thin air, but, like, if you had a copper rod...
Wait, what if we used foreign currency? I don't think they're getting rid of, like, the pence anytime soon.
Probably not.
Yeah, we could just use foreign currency. I can pull that out of my bra. That'll be fine. All right. All right, I'm gonna go get some pennies. I don't know how you moved through. I know everybody else kind of does their own thing. This is how I got to watch it happen, so... we're gonna see what I can do.
Oh, we're going now?
I like that you're just dragging Felix around the house.
Well, I've got to figure out how to do it now before we do it for real. Think of this like a trial run.
Okay, Miss Barnes?
Yes, Felix?
Do you have like a calculator, like a TA83?
I do in my bag.
Cool.
I brought it over with my stuff from college.
I've got a couple of ways, but it needs some calculations.
Oh, yeah, sure. Hold on, let me go get that out of my bag. I'm gonna go get my calculator out of my bag. I actually grabbed that damn calculator. I had to use it previously. Yeah, I go get the calculator and bring it to him. So you do it like the stuff that was all over your chalkboard.
So, you said academics are bullshit. Do you have time for a lecture on theoretical particle physics?
Oh no.
I mean, I took basic quantum physics and mechanics.
So.
But maybe not now. Not while the evil mummy's trying to kill us all.
The TV explanation version of it is that through quantum mechanics, theoretically anything is possible on a long enough time frame. Any configuration of atoms can reach any configuration of atoms given long enough time. If I can calculate that probability, I can know it is possible and know the exact odds of it happening. And if you know the exact odds of it happening, you know it's inevitable. And if you know it's inevitable, it already happened.
So kind of like quantum entanglement.
I mean, not actual... That's not how quantum entanglement works, but sure.
No, I mean like the idea that once two particles become entangled, they continue in their rotation even if they're far apart. Knowing you are in line with that reality brings you in line with that reality. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah, no, and you know, since time is a construct of the human mind, and even on a grander scale, since it can happen, it will happen, and since it will happen, it has happened, and you're collapsing that waveform.
Yeah, like I said, being able, almost like using the consensus against itself. You force it to admit that it can be real. Yeah, I do something similar, but more dice rolly.
You're gambling with okay, sure.
Yeah, kinda.
It's enough. It's a sure. It's enough for me to say sure.
Sure is good enough.
Right.
Oh, Eleanor, I need you to grab
What?
one of the skulls.
You need me to grab it? You know where they are.
No, I need you to have it in your physical possession, whichever of you is going to stay on this side.
Oh.
Yeah, we're
She
going to
just
use
walks
it.
over to Moore's skull that's still sitting on the floor in the basement.
You sure you want to use his?
She like squints at it, makes like a nasty look. I was like, yeah, good point. And she takes it with her upstairs. She's going to swap it for one of the other ones.
So, Felix, the plan here is I'm going to take one of the two Eleanors with me into the Shadowlands. Hopefully. Never done this before. But that's kind of been everything that's been happening since I awakened. So, what else is new? I'm going to take her over with me, and then we are going to attempt to move the skull that physical Eleanor is holding at the same time.
Uh-huh.
That way we can make sure the two caskets remain locked. And then we're going to see if we can teleport all of us somewhere as long as we're all in contact with the object.
Makes sense.
If we
Stella, you get a text back.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? ? He's booked for a spa appointment in not Cologne. Where the second papacy was in the south of France.
Text. Thought
The Abaddon papacy, the one where they kidnapped the fucking Pope?
Yeah, Abaddon.
Yes. He's scheduled for a spa treatment in Avignon.
She texts back, can I call you?
You receive a phone call.
Answers it.
Talk to me.
I just got a call from my dad saying he had to cancel a whole bunch of hotels and things just canceled on him, and he's on his way back and will be here tomorrow.
That's wrong.
I know, that's why I'm asking you, why is my father on his way back?
That should not be happening. I'm not exactly at the office right now. I can't check right this second. That shouldn't have happened.
Well, it's happened, and I am supposed to pick him up tomorrow from the airport during all the shit that's happening.
I know how seriously you take this. This is your family after all, and I understand that and I respect that. But we're kind of in the middle of something, putting a nail in the Pentex situation, make sure they don't rear their ugly heads around.
You're trying to do that, and I'm trying to stop something from leveling the city.
You're dead guy?
Oh yeah, they managed to make a good enough dent in that problem that he's still an issue. And I'm working on days of time to stop that.
How tight of a time frame?
Few days.
Do you have it under control?
So far, yes. That's why I can't afford to go and check on anything else that could be going wrong.
Stella, I'm not sure how big of an issue this is directly. You seem to think it's very, very important. We don't have an experience with mummies. But I could pass this by Devon and see if we can't, see if we can't get someone staked out there.
I don't need someone staked out here for this. I need my dad not to be in the city.
I could get someone working on that.
Because that was the original part of this deal. You keep him away for a good while. So if you can do that, that's fine. The rest of this we're handling.
We can intercept him at the airport. for sure on this end. Detour, accidental drive out somewhere, an apology trip, fishing somewhere out of town.
That can work.
Once we get out of this call, I'll pull some strings. I've got to get back to this meeting fast, though.
Yeah. No, I just need to know what the hell happened. I need to get back to handling this shit. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. She puts the phone down. It's all mildly shaking. It's like, okay, I think that's mostly sorted. She just looks at Eleanor. They're going to reroute him. She's saying this to Eleanor. Eleanor?
I think they're muted.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, Marin had to go to the bathroom, but yeah. She was just, well, Stella's next part is with Eleanor, so on back to Yana.
Yeah, we will see if I can get myself to this other realm.
Right, so Felix is actually going to try to cast a spell to weaken the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 1. That's actually a plus.
Oh no.
Oh no.
My bad luck continues.
So he's typing something in a calculator and then sketching notes into the ground in chalk, and then he kind of just goes cross-eyed.
Ooh.
Welcome back to Earth.
You okay there, buddy? Kind of your first day back. Yeah. Paradox headache?
I'm gonna need to lay down for a minute.
Yeah, you go do that, buddy. I'm gonna. You just lay down. Oh, there's a couch upstairs.
He's just.
If you need anything.
Floor.
Oh. Okay. If you need anything, let us know. Turo can bring you something. Okay.
Yeah. I assume you said something.
Yeah, if you need anything, just holler.
He shakily holds his thumb up.
Cool. All right, DM, I'm gonna try to do this without his help.
Okay. You are currently inside of... Well, you're not in a node. But you're in an urban area.
Yeah.
You are currently in a space that is attuned to Eleanor's specific paradigm.
Yes.
So it's not going to be any easier for you, but her paradigm is intrinsically magic. I'm going to split the difference between deep wilderness and urban areas here and give you a difficulty 6.
Okay, cool.
You need 3 successes.
Yeah, what exactly am I using here? Just spirit?
You are using your quintessence. This is going to be spirit. Let me double check. Stepping sideways is spirit 3.
Cool. I've got that just fine.
You can try to open or close a gateway in and out of a spiritual realm. That will take a higher level of spirit.
This is my first time doing this. There's no way she'd think of opening a gate. I'm gonna try to just move herself first. All right, so Arte.
Difficulty 6.
Thankfully, I've got
3 successes. You can spend quintessence if you would like.
I'm gonna spend a.
Oh, you also have your personalized tool of your dice if you're using.
Yes, I do, and I am using them.
Difficulty by 1.
Yeah, I will. This is specifically what the dice are going to be for. I have. Let me get this all correct. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a willpower for the guaranteed success, and we'll see if I have to use one of my rerolls. I've had weird rolls today. 2 successes. I'm gonna reroll that one. 3 successes.
Yeah, that is 3 actually. So.
Yep.
Yana,
I just had to get rid of the 1.
What does it look like when you step sideways and exit the Telerium and enter the Shadowlands?
So this is a strange mix of Akashic meditation and Greek prayer. Kind of taking from both sides of her knowledge base here, trying to mimic in a way the prayer the dirge essentially that she remembers from Thea doing it, Thea, but also with the meditationary practices of the Akashic. So the hand motions and even maybe probably some Sanskrit sneaking in. So it's almost a bit more like Baki, where it's kind of a weird mishmash coming out of a Tibetan funeral prayer intermixing with a Greek funerary prayer. And this is an attempt to get there physically the same as last time. So I imagine the world starts to go more and more black and white. Like the color slowly drains out of everything. And everything gets quiet.
I have one slight question. Is the Greek prayer to the Orthodox Greek version, like you're asking the Mother Mary and God for help, or are you asking Hades?
Hades.
Because Uncle Baki asks Hades.
Yeah, we're going to the older shit.
Yeah.
She's actually probably invoking. Give me a second. I gotta go get the name again.
Thanatos?
No. Older than that. Sanskrit variant.
Ah.
We're doing
Yama.
We're doing
Yamaraja.
Fucking Indo-European source of all religion bullshit.
Yeah. This is going back to the source. So this is invoking Yama. She's just barely off of invoking the god of death among the but she doesn't know well enough to be able to start hitting in ancient Babylonian. So she's instead hitting the Sanskrit she knows, and she's invoking Yama, the Yamaraja, the Great Dark, the Yoni concept.
Feel the life draining out of the world around you. Sounds going more distant as you feel those marble hands on your shoulders moving down to your hands. Oh, I see we're taking this ship into darker water. Dive.
Gotta walk in darkness to appreciate the light, right?
Oh, honey, you're the captain of this ship. It don't matter what as you sail. You're the one who chooses fate. You're the one who chooses destiny.
Let's make some destiny, shall we?
And you take that one last breath, and Stella, Eleanor, any of you who are watching Yana as she does this, watch her sitting in her meditative position, uttering her prayer, and she just sort of leans forward, and like she was slowly descending into a pool, vanishes into the surface of thin air.
Is that what it's like when I do that?
Sorry, I spoke over you though.
Is that what it's like when I do that?
I think Wolf is muted.
Can I see them still?
Yes.
Okay, good. Figured I wasn't that deep in.
Are in the Skinlands now. The ghost idea of the living world. Notably, there is still a hole into the Travis Reed Historical Society, and you can see Miss Hawthorne there.
Yeah. I didn't figure the portal would work on both sides. Oh, this is gonna make this way easier.
It's quite the marvel that Miss Bond simply made the two places the same. The wording of a spell matters quite a bit.
Well, boon for us.
You
That she's an
forced the
overachiever.
gauntlet.
Yeah, I did it with some help earlier today, but apparently I'm a bit of a quick study. Oh, that was easier than I thought, which makes me nervous. But nice to meet you on similar grounds, Miss Hawthorne.
It's all right, dear. It is a strange experience, crossing to another reality. Take your time to adjust.
I don't know how much taking our time we're being allowed these days. But let's hope it's just as easy to do this as to bring somebody else over, because that's the next part.
Your plan is to have two of the Miss Bonds at once do the same spell simultaneously.
Essentially. If that doesn't work, we'll open up another one of those wormholes, but I'm hoping we can do that without having to set up some permanent structures. Though this is really convenient, assuming I can keep... Well, it's not as easy with how you've done things. I don't know how well the Shadowlands version of the forge we're heading towards and this one are going to align. But I'm hoping that because it's such a strong area with the Shadowlands, they kind of are going to be aligned much like yours was. Or at least that's my currently standing theory.
In the Land of the Dead, the ghosts tend to reinforce their freeholds against the decaying forces of time and space.
Which is why it ended up being kind of the perfect location.
As far as the sarcophagus goes, it was never meant to be moved. Meant to be
I know.
quite still, in fact.
The hope is we can keep it quite still. It should barely notice anything has happened to it. I have some clandestine ideas on how to deal with that problem.
Yana,
Mostly involving time.
Do you look into the basement of the Travis Reed Historical Society?
Yeah, I am talking to her, so I'm assuming I'm looking in there.
It's not the same.
It's what it used to look like, I'm assuming.
Perhaps. Where before you saw an unfinished basement full of historical relics just sort of abandoned or left on rotation, you see something out of a German Impressionist Frankenstein movie.
Whoa, okay.
Coils, Jacob's ladders, bubbling vats of chemicals, alchemical, industrial distillation processes, scribed notes upon chalkboards, and calipers and various measurement tools that have been arcane and forgotten for 100 years. The casket itself is at the center of what looks like an operating theater and is lashed to the ground with great steel chains.
Fascinating.
4 sets of chains, one of which has broken.
Oh, so this is... Huh.
I'm afraid the only person who remembers this place is me. It is a fixed location within the Shadowlands. It is not descending deeper, but that was the magic I worked when I was still alive.
So now it only exists as a frozen memory.
Well, there is no memory of the basement for normal people, so it is superimposed permanently.
And if you aren't here, I am assuming this starts to fade.
No, it is quite self-perpetuating. I have no ability to reinforce it as much as I would have no ability to tear it down. I died, my avatar moved on, my genius has left me. I know a few sorceries of the dead, And believe it or not, transitioning from being a mage to a ghost has afforded me more mystical ability than my fellow corpses.
That's cool. I wasn't expecting that benefit.
Seems previous existing knowledge makes mastering sorceries easy.
That tracks.
I am as helpless as any other ghost. It seems that when he died, he ripped out his own avatar in the process. I killed my peers before they had the chance to do the same, but there is still a shard of true magic inside of him.
How did he manage to preserve that? I thought when your avatar disappeared, that was it.
The magic that was being wrote restored magic to a being after going through Gilgul. Apparently, he underwent the process before dying.
Makes sense. That's what he would have had to have done. And that's not something we can exactly undo now, or at least not in the time frame we're gonna need it. Speaking of which, how about I bring Eleanor in here?
I wish you the best of luck.
Thanks. We're gonna probably need it.
Have you means of returning on your own?
I'm hoping I can do that right now so I can learn how. I kind of know how she did it.
Your improvisational style is refreshing.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. All right. So, from what I remember, for me coming back, it didn't require anywhere near as much work.
Not for
It
your
just kind
art?
of booped me back.
Yeah.
So I'm going to similarly attempt to just realign myself with the realm of the living.
Same difficulty.
Okay. I'm assuming this is going to be another Arate thing. Get back through. It's like stepping sideways. Two successes.
You are not done yet. You need one more.
I need one more. There you go.
It takes
5
a few
successes.
minutes, but just as you entered into the Shadowlands, you exit.
Ooh. That's so cool and weird and loud being back here.
At this point, Felix has managed to sit back up.
Hey Felix, how you doing down there?
Oh, you ever see everything that could possibly happen all at once happening all at once?
You know, not exactly. I've seen things that almost happened.
Probably pretty similar to that. We don't want to let that guy out of that box. It's bad.
No, we don't.
It's bad.
Oh, did you get to see the big bubble of darkness too?
Everything that could happen, yeah.
Yeah, it's real bad, huh?
He's real nasty.
Do me and Eleanor get up at this point?
Yes.
Yeah, Eleanor, are you back with your skull?
Oh yeah.
So we
One
can,
Eleanor went to get the skull. The other one has been slurping out of the barrel in the back of the room.
Alright,
So you two
I've
can
got
absorb. I don't remember the maximum amount of quintessence you can have in your body at once, but you can absorb. You've had more than enough time to
is it
absorb.
up to your
the rest of
Arte?
the body.
I guess is it up to Arte or is it Arte plus Avatar?
I think it's Arte plus Avatar. Yeah, I think it's Arte plus Avatar.
How much would Eleanor allow me to grab for those?
5.
Yeah, I'll go 5 then. Because otherwise it seems a little bit much.
I'm also
Grab
making sure I
5.
keep count of the units of quint that are still in the barrel.
Yeah, that should be enough if we get into really bad fisticuffs.
This is a rough estimation, but congratulations, you just drank 5 quarts of some sort of a weird chemically liquid.
Quarts? Jesus. I feel bad now. Eleanor drank 7.
It's a lot!
While we were down there, Salah did make a phone call, and you did hear bits of it, of her just calling the glassworkers, and she just turns to you and goes, "Okay, they're going to delay him out of here."
Huh?
With my dad, they were supposed to keep him in Europe for a while. I have just phoned them to keep him out of the city some longer. Flips off the box. So fuck him. Let's go upstairs. Drank a lot. Jesus Christ, I need to sit down.
I need to pee.
Yeah.
Well, then go do that now, because you're not going to be able to do that once we start this.
Go now, because we're not going to pull over to go to the bathroom on the trip.
Can't pull over and piss in the Shadowlands. Ghost pissing is not part of my trip.
Did we hear the part of Felix having seen what could have happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were down here while we were talking about it.
Felix, do you mind if I mind read you to see what you saw?
It's bad.
What could happen?
It's really bad.
Prefer to know what could happen. So, do I have permission, buddy?
Yeah, I consent.
Takes his hand. Oh my god, nothing happens.
Wow, what is
That's a
going on
fail,
today?
Not a botch.
Thank god. I just could take a minute. One
Something
moment.
in you knows that you don't want to see everything that could possibly happen ever.
Two successes.
That's 2 successes. You see the crow in the room looking at you like this is a bad idea. It's slowly shaking its head.
Stella is way too curious for this shit and wants to know what the fuck could happen. This is her fucking nature, man. She wants to know.
So, you see the Reed House.
Do I get a willpower for that, by the way?
You do, by denying your familiar and not taking his advice of, this is bad, don't do it.
She wants to see what he saw. She's checking his memory. What's the... No,
I
I'm
need
saying
you to
that.
roll me in perception plus... This is a weird one. I don't want to say perception plus wits.
We could do that. Does profiling count
No.
as a specialty or not?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad. That's like 2 successes?
So there's a lot that could happen.
No, sorry,
But you
3.
want to specifically see what might happen if you fail.
What could happen if we fail? What is this motherfucker gonna do?
You see the Reed House. You see this painting of Travis Reed above a plaque about how great of a man and a founder and how good of a man he was and how he supported the abolitionist movement and how he helped black folks in America recover after the ravages of the Civil War. Which is what the public believes is true. And then you see it beginning to rot. The entire big building begins to rot, decaying, turning to sludge, and sublimating into black, thick-as-tar fog. His face, the paint, bubbles and strips away, laying bare the ugly, hideous truth that lays beneath it of what Travis Reed actually was. A racist pseudoscientist, bigoted, sexist, and also the literal definition of a carpetbagger. A man who stole credit, who stole life, who used his privilege and immense mystical powers to subvert, subsume, and dominate all those around him. As the wall the painting was mounted on bubbles and melts away like wax under a flame, see a shambling body stepping up the stairs. skin like old couch leather beginning to tarnish and flake away. Flesh barely clinging to bone that has become stringy like leathery beef jerky that's gotten a little damp. Icarus purple-black gunk rolling out of it, seeping like sweat from the pores beneath decaying flesh. A broken burial mask hanging lazily from one jaw as the funerary clothes, moldy and mustering, barely held together, sort of shield you from his decaying form from the neck down. You see those milky blue, hateful eyes looking from beneath that crumbling exterior as you see Travis Reed coming up the stairs into a melting world. This is the future that could be. This
Do I see like what the Rockfield looks?
Sorry, say
Do
again.
I have like a full view of what Rockfield will look like with him?
You do in moments as the Travis Reed Historical Society building melts and sublimates away, and this hateful, blackened tar monster spreads out and covers the city. The forest is swallowed. The buildings are swallowed. The beach, the ocean turns black. This is an apocalyptic level event. The city of Rockfield will be no more. The shadows that have lurked beneath it for almost 100 years, actually over 100 years at this point, shall rise up and claim it, and likely spread as far as Georgia.
Oh.
And as far north as Virginia. Several states of the continental United States will become his twisted domain, where he is a god and he decides what reality is.
I see all that.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I'm gonna need you to roll me your stamina. Actually, just roll your willpower instead. That's a better way for soaking for this.
Soaking? Oh, dear
roll your
God.
willpower.
Total or current?
Current.
Oh, no. No, that's a
That's not good.
botch.
That's a botch?
But
Well,
I
you
have no
take a-
success on that. That's a 1.
You take a point of lethal damage
Ah!
as you can taste the purple-black ichor spreading out from him on your tongue.
Is that 2 strikes or 3?
It's 1x. At the highest rate of
As-
blocks.
Okay, so 1x, it's not the 3 X's or
Yep.
3 pinks in the box.
3
Okay.
is aggravated damage.
Okay.
Lethal's
Oh, so
an
that
X.
that permanent I'm walking around with is actually a 3 strike, not a 2 strike.
It's 1 point of damage, it's just that it indicates it's aggravated and therefore harder to get rid of.
Okay. So everyone else probably sees Stella just spit up some blood. Like, "Ugh!"
Told you not to.
I'm guessing that went well.
It's not fun looking at what he's thinking of doing.
Oh, it brought back memories. Looks at our poor Felix. Like, sorry, Felix. I'm well acquainted with this motherfucker, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Goes in. Yeah, he had a grip on my soul. It was great.
Like,
Goes and
literally?
finds the paper towels. Yeah, just nods. And I can tell you more. She just goes and finds the paper towels to wipe the blood off her mouth.
Yep, like the other ones. Like hands you a towel. Like, here you go.
Yep. On the bright side now, if anyone asks Stella, is it really that bad? She now has something to show them.
Yeah, cause yeah, it's that bad. It's
When
that
the
bad.
werewolves think, oh, we can handle it. No, you can't.
It's a literal walking god if we're not careful.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
Do you have anything you want to do immediately?
At this point, I'm gonna just wait for Eleanor, and we're gonna see if I can bring her over with me.
Cool.
She's got the skull. The other one's standing in the room.
So,
Yep, it's
with that revelation, with that preview, we're going to call the session here.
I thought so. I knew it.
It's a
I
really
knew
good
it.
place to
You're
leave off.
It is a